What up, YouTube? Bro, phone back for another live on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. And first off, if you don't know who I am your internet cousin. I am your family. That one person that come to the cookout and don't bring a goddamn thing but an appetizer and paper plate. Your guy broke phone. So on this episode, it's called Growing in Georgia. And I grow in Georgia, but there's so many other people on YouTube that grow in Georgia that we're gonna take a minute and we're gonna hang with them. You know what I mean? They got so much great information. You know, we learn from everybody. So if I'm gonna be great at growing in Georgia, let me talk to some great Georgia growers already. So I'm gonna bring them up one at a time. I'm pretty sure you know all of them. First off, this guy, he loved having hands in the dirt doing his goddamn thing, whether it's Armenian cucumbers or peach fruit trees. He do it all and he do it all well. Coming to the stage. Hands in the dirt, aka Stacy in the building.
What up, dude? What's going on, y'all? Westside Chevy Rider, we in.
You got me go over there. That was pretty good. Yeah. And next up, the person that can grow anything tropical or exotic. If you ever thought about growing exotic stuff in your yard, raising chickens, raising rabbits, this is the guy I was finna say probably, but this is the guy you definitely got to check out. Bobby B from Black's Tropical in the building. What up, Bobby B?
What's up, Soil fam? Look here. The missus ain't here. It's about to be trouble. I'm glad to be here, bro.
What's up, Big Bobby?
Yo, what's up?
Last, but definitely not. Hold on. Last, but definitely not. Is it least? You know what? Don't worry about that. The third person I'm bringing up, he loved the garden on Sunday. He loved to renovate garden. He loved to do his goddamn thing when he on the YouTube channel, and he just got monetized. So if you don't know who this guy is, Sunday Backyard Farmer in the building. Yeah. What up, big guy?
What's going on, y'all?
What's that?
What's up, man?
What's happening? In the dirt.
Some dirt. Get us some dirt. But now y'all know I take a few minutes and I speak to everybody in the chat. If you see somebody you know in the chat, tell them what up.
Everybody, GT, what's going on?
Oh, I'm not even paying attention.
G in the house.
G.
Everybody.
Bill. And there's some guy, who is it? Sonny? Let's go home. Oh yeah, that's Sonny. What? But Supreme TV in the building. Say happy Sunday, Soul family. How are you, broke phone? Hey, look, Supreme TV. Holla at my guests up here, man. Need some Georgia growers, some Georgia doers. Never talk about wanna be, always gonna be doing something. I don't know where I'm going with it.
What's going on, Steve Buffet?
Suds and Skins Natural Raw Juice Soapery in the building. Happy Mac in the building. GT Junior grows it, Alaska in the building. What's up, GT?
What's up, GT?
And Bobby says you up here. This is the great Sharon Blacks from Black's Tropical in the building. What's up, Sharon?
What's going on, soul sister?
Sylvia Fit never quit in the building.
Hey.
She over there trying to monitor me, man. I mean, she ain't gonna let me get loose in here.
Bobby, all right, look. She might as well turn it out because we forget all the way loose. All the way loose.
Hey, you know, my monitor me too. So
look. Stacey, everybody done been to church today now. So everybody done got that bad stuff out of them. Let's put a little bit of that bad stuff back in them.
Yeah. We already been cleansed. It's time to get dirty.
Get daddy. Daddy. Greenwood Hudson in the building.
What's
My
going on,
running
sis?
grandma in the building. Danny Days Homestead. What up, Danny?
What's going on?
Brother Cam. What's up, my brother Broke Farm and Chat? What's up, Cam?
What's going
What's going
on?
on, Cal?
Plant them goddamn trees out there. I see you. I see you.
Yeah.
Telling dirty jokes on there too. That's cool too. We like all that. I think I got it. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Lynn Simmons in the building. What's up, Lynn? Siri say going to get some dirt. Get some who? Some dirt.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Native Cherokee. Native Cherokee 70 in the building. Look. I think everybody up here is familiar with Canadian Pride Get Outdoors.
Yeah.
He said, "What up, Stacy? What up, Bobby?
What's going on, man?
What's up?
Now y'all know I rock with Canadian Pride Get Outdoors hard. I love this channel. I think he's a cool guy. This cat is really close to 500. Now we got 48 already in the building. Look at him. I'm gonna need about 20 y'all to go check my Canadian cousin out. Now look at him now.
Yeah.
Get over there. Subscribe first. Now I usually say go over there and watch a video, but subscribe first and binge watch all his videos till you find a video you like, and you subscribe. You know what I mean? He's got 100 videos. You're alive. You say you don't. It's not one video on 100 you don't like. That's worth a subscription. So I need 20 to 30 people to go over there and check out my Canadian cousin, your Canadian cousin, Canadian Pride Get Outdoors in the building. I'm sorry, it was real loud, y'all. Y'all forgive me. I'll get loud.
Did you get on there?
Homestead Aquarius in the building. What's up, Homestead Aquarius?
What's up? Homestead.
Broke Farmer has a power panel up there. Man, who you telling? Look here. He's some of the greatest gardeners in the world. In Georgia. All right, in Georgia. Let's narrow it down. They're the greatest gardeners in Georgia. Look, the world. I don't know if y'all can grow food in Africa or Australia. I know y'all can grow in Georgia though.
Yeah, you take that back after you see that sweet potato harvest I got. Oh my God.
Woo, y'all know how I feel about sweet potatoes now. Come on, you speaking my language now. When the video? The video about to drop? What?
Man, I'm debating dropping it, but hey, I got to be honest. You know what I mean?
You got to keep it
Sometimes
all the
it
way
just
real.
don't work out. You know?
You got to keep it all the way real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Food by Faith, Garden to Table in the building. What's up, Food by Faith? Look, Georgia. Yeah, she from Georgia too. She growing out here in Georgia. You know what it is.
Right.
That's right.
Hey, Nikki.
Who you saying, Stacey?
I was just speaking to Nikki over the everyday life of OCD's chick.
What up, Nick? Miss Native said, Broke Farm, I gave you a shout on my live stream earlier. Look here, Miss Native Cherokee, my bad. I went to church virtually today. I'm not gonna crack a joke. I was gonna crack a joke, but I'm not gonna do it. I was at church, y'all. Now, just because I had on my pajamas and eating a bowl of cereal, I still was at church, and I'm about to cash out my tithe right after this live. So don't do it. Don't do it. What we representing here we definitely represent Georgia. Go Falcons, Cowboys. Now I got a little lag on mine. I don't know what it is. I think it'll work out. So OGG&C, homegrown groceries and concoctions in the building. I'm way from the bottom, y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm getting there. Sensational golf.
Yeah. Trustee Wade.
There we go. Sensational Container Garden in the building. So, hey, fam, from 9B 102 today. It's 92 up here, but we doing our thing. We worry about it.
No.
Supreme TV in the building. Randy G in the building. Yeah, I'm almost at the bottom. I'm sorry. Look, I like to speak to everybody, man. I just Miss Betty T. F. Smith Welch in the building. TT's Urban Pantry in the building. Mignon Elion in the building. I said that, but like I've been in school or something. I've been in
I'm talking
school.
about for real.
All right, I think that's it. Or did y'all? My bad.
Hey, bro. She said hey in the chat. Raju said hey at 3:13.
Mine on StreamYard, I ain't got no time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna find him.
Okay.
Jess Dorsey in the build. Look, that my guy go.
Hey.
Hey, I messed with that guy heavy there. The V8 going guard. Lord,
I'm
that
glad to
cat.
see him back.
Back at it. How Jay-Z say, back like I never left. There you go. Rejuvenate fitness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to write that down. Yeah, give me a minute. Do y'all see anybody else in here?
Michael Farmer, what's up, man?
What's up, Michael? Miss Shirley OG.
In a fitness. Now I'm trying to get back in shape, so I say shape. Just I don't want to be skinny guy with the good. That's all. All right, Jay Weezy 3-1 in the building. Kira Reigns in the building. Kira say, "What's going on, everybody? Anybody playing greens this month? Any of y'all playing greens this month?"
Yeah. I'm trying something new this year. So I got some seedlings I'm about to start, and I got some starts that's already in the ground. But I got some shaded area in my backyard, so I want to try to double my setup.
See, y'all, I mean, the thing is, we got bugs so bad. Greens wouldn't last a second down here right now. I'm gonna have to wait till you can get.
I'm letting them eat my old greens from like a year ago that I got in buckets, so they attacking those and not messing with the other ones.
So I'm gonna go ahead and drop some seeds probably another month or two to get them started. But I'm gonna wait till it start getting cool.
I just never was able to have. I was never able to have greens for like Thanksgiving. So my goal is to actually have greens on. I usually get greens and they be ready around, Easter or maybe New Year's. I skip Christmas and everything the way I was planning them. So I just want a real head start this year.
So if I go in and get my game up and get some of that netting and all that stuff there, I might try it a little early, but can't do it right now.
The guy who usually got all the greens being quiet right now though.
Yeah. we know how Stacy get down.
Stacy get down with no greens.
Oh
yeah, I'll start planting them the first week in August. Probably like the first week in August.
Are you gonna plant them straight out? Or are you gonna start them inside? I mean, no.
I do both. I do both. So I start in cups or whatever, and then I also direct sow in between my starts. So once I put my starts in the ground, I'll come and put some seeds in between here and there. So I have something always coming up just in case something get ate up, toe up.
There's succession planning going on.
I think I'm gonna direct sow my collard straight in the ground. I usually grow them in containers or my raised beds. I think I'm gonna grow them in the ground. I am addicted to growing in the ground now. Dude, I promise you, everything I put in that ground, I don't know what it is, it take off. I'm in love with that growing. Fatima Nash in the building. Shalom, fam.
Yeah, that ground is the truth, man. I'll buy a couple of plants. I'll put one in the ground, leave one in the pot. The difference in the growing is amazing. So the ground is definitely the best way to go if you're in the right area for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Belt Luke 29. Belt Luke Gary. What up, Belt Luke? Glad to have you in here. Linda LRB in the building. Say I planted spinach yesterday. I got some spinach going. No, it's not spinach. It's Premier Kale that I got going under my shade cloth. I got some lettuce going, some Bibb lettuce, and I got some Premier Kale, Bibb lettuce, and some broccoli. I'm trying to get going under there. So I'm doing a little bit under that. You know me, I'm gonna try something. If it don't work out, I don't care. I'll try something else.
Yeah.
The
So how y'all
weekend.
feel about growing that stuff in the warm weather? Is it any difference in the taste or
I've heard that. I heard they ain't good. They ain't good till they get a little frost on them.
yeah?
Like your greens. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always heard that it's got to get. I think who told?
Cold snap
I think it
on
was-
them greens is like that for real. Collard greens. Yeah.
I think I heard Stacey said that he got that frost got to kiss him one time for a break him in the
Yeah,
house.
touch them a little bit. Yeah.
Now the weekend garden show. I think I got everybody. I'm calling. Oh, the Urban Garden Chronicles in the building. Oh, growing out the box. What up, growing out the box in the building, sifting some soil and more in the building. Now look, let's hear some questions, y'all. I took a little time to get some Georgia bait. And look, triple threat. Oh, learning to grow my own triple threat firearms. All y'all in the building with these great co-hosts that I got up here. Now look, I had a couple questions. Cause you know me, I gotta add something to it. So look here, we just gonna have a little friendly chat. You know how I do it. Now what? Before I start this, I'm gonna do a little disclaimer. Now I'm not saying it's better to grow in Georgia than anywhere else. I'm not saying that. I've only had a garden in Georgia, so I love growing in Georgia. You know what I mean? It's great to grow everywhere. But I'm just saying, I love growing in Georgia. So my first question to each one of y'all, what makes Georgia so great to grow in? Now, while y'all think, I'm gonna give y'all my answer. Give y'all a little time to think. I like the long growing season. Some stuff I can grow all the way to December, man. Sometimes it's 75 degrees on Christmas. So it's not always good when you're trying to get chill out for some of these fruit trees, living where I live. But the growing season is super duper long. I restarted squash again because I know I got enough time. Vine board got knocked that one on, just replant them. Yeah. So, Stacey, what makes Georgia to you so great to grow in?
That's what you said. The climate. I know we're in two different growing zones. I'm in 7B, but even in 7B, I still got a pretty long growing season. And I think it's advantageous for us because we do have warm weather for so long that, we can start our fall gardens a little early. If you like, Sunday said, if you got little shady areas, and then you can grow a little earlier in the spring. Sometimes I've weather been a little crazy here lately, but I think it's just the climate and depending on what zone you stay in Georgia too.
Nick,
So, dang, it's just piggyback. I hate to sound like that, but it's piggybacking off of everything that y'all already said. The long growing season. I like the different variety of dirt. Even though we're known for red clay, like even at the other property, I didn't have red clay in like most of the area that I was growing in. So I just like the different I like the length of time and the different various dirts we have to work with too as well.
Of course, you would like the dirt.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, my answer is going to pretty much be what y'all's were. Plus, what my wife said, we can actually play with plants that's not supposed to grow in our zone because of where we at. So we ain't be. You find a nice microclimate in your yard. I mean, you can grow some stuff that you're not supposed to, or just a little bit of protection. So it opened up ability to grow a lot of different things. The grow season is amazing. Like y'all said, I mean, you can actually put something down and get it for a long period of time. So I can't see a better one. I mean, Florida is great, but it's too hot. I can't deal. You know what I mean? I cannot deal. Like as soon as I get across that line, I feel it, and I wouldn't even breathe out there. So this is perfect climate.
you brought up something good that I think a lot of people don't pay enough attention to. Microclimates. Now,
Yeah.
it could be 85 degrees in your neighbor yard, but you got a pine tree in the back of your yard and you got some hedges over here. So it's not going to be the same temperature in your yard. So something that I really want to start looking into is microclimates. I got a space in my backyard right under my deck where I have hedges that go this way and hedges that go this way. I'm thinking if I put up a small fence here, I can block off, man, I don't know, 50% of all the wind and still let it get plenty of sun. So I don't know if y'all watched the video. Yeah, I'm gonna self-promote this video. But I went shopping for fruit trees and I got a UGA frost lemon tree. And it's for Georgia and it's supposed to be cold hardy down to 15 to 20 degrees. You know, and that's mostly mature. If it's mature, it might get down to 15, but if it's not, they say 20, but I'm gonna say 30. But if I put it in the right spot in my yard, I don't think I got to put it up in the wintertime.
Right. The thing is finding that spot. The amazing thing is about our yard now. We do have trees in our yard, which it hinders us from being able to grow our whole yard. Yeah. But in the wintertime, we rarely get frost in our yard. And for most of our plants, frost is death, because we grow tropicals. So people have frost on their roofs. Their car windows will be frosted. But we won't have none in our yard. So microclimates are good. Yeah, amazing.
And both of y'all, Stacey and Nick, got microclimate. So Stacey, you got woods at the backside of your property.
Yeah.
Some tall trees. And Nick, you got that big privacy fence. So it's not the same as everybody else. And
no. Yeah.
Now
that's true.
Josie B in the building. Spoon and Sunshine Homestead in the building. What's up, Spoon and Sunshine? Met that lovely couple down there in Savannah. Great people. Definitely go check their channel out and see what they talking about. Now, I'm asking African Dreaming in the building.
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
I'm gonna ask one more question, and I think this question gonna be interesting. Now, what other state would you grow in besides Georgia if you had to move somewhere?
Man, if I tell you, I would say Florida, but I can't be outside too long in Florida. I just can't do it. I mean, but I'm always hot, and I go to Florida. It's hard for me to breathe. Like I just instantly get wet. You know what I mean? So that's uncomfortable. I like to have fun, enjoy. Growing is my relaxation. It's something that I enjoy doing to get stress off. Yeah. But I don't think I can do that pouring down sweat. You know what I mean? All the time. Yeah. So I mean, I'm from Georgia. I don't think I'd rather grow any place other than. So,
if I had to choose somewhere else, I would say maybe the Panhandle area in Florida. Maybe the Panhandle. Because, I used to be stationed at Fort Stewart down by Savannah. And to me, coming from Atlanta, Savannah feel like Florida to me. When I used to live down there, man, good God Almighty, you think I'm dark now, but I used to look like a tire.
Hey, I was up in Atlanta in the wintertime, and man, my skin was hurting. Like it was so cold. I thought it was hurt. My skin was actually hurting.
Yeah, I would say maybe the Panhandle in Florida because I would love to grow some tropical. Like it's a guy that used to stay up the street. He had an orange tree in the ground for years. This man was growing oranges right here, right up the street for years. Now he used to cover them during the wintertime. He had to cover it up, but he grew oranges. And I was like, I never tried to put nothing in the ground. I like, I got all my stuff in containers. So I would say maybe the panhandle of Florida, right at the border of Alabama and Georgia, like right at the border.
So you can sneak cross every now and then.
Yeah, come on back, Cross, man. I'm gonna get my tags in Georgia.
Yeah.
What about you, Nick?
Hey man, just be far enough down so you don't have to get emissions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that's what I'm thinking. Still pretty much the same grow zone, but South Carolina, Alabama, like still along that line. I don't want to go no further north, and like Bobby said, I ain't trying to melt down there either.
No.
I get hot easy. I'm burning up right now. I'm in the AC on and everything.
I got a fan right in my face.
Yeah,
I don't got old, man. I can't take that heat no more.
I want to go all the way to Cali with it because I love growing citrus trees. Dude, I freaking love growing citrus trees. If you're going to grow citrus, you're going to either be in Florida or California. You know what I mean? Put them in the ground, or you can put them in Vegas. But that's when I think about growing citrus, I think about Florida and California.
Yeah.
Dude, could you
California scared me.
No, I
It's
don't
hot
care.
out there too.
Not just that, just the water, dealing with water and the laws about watering and winter water and all of that stuff, and you're not even supposed to catch rain, and it's just so much stuff.
First off,
man,
I'm getting no land to do what I want to do. I ain't studying that.
Yeah, dig you a well. Dig you a well, man.
I got 50 citrus trees back there and I can't water. No, lost y'all got doing mine. Yeah, I water my goddamn citrus tree. I ain't studying. Dude, that's the other thing. If I lived in California, I get me a lot of land, 4 or 5 acres, a shotgun, and I do what the hell I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it like that.
Hey, bro. I mean, they got citrus that's for our area though, right? You never caught any of them?
Yeah, but I mean, Bobby, I want to grow all the citrus. I like planting my trees in the ground. I love planting my trees in the ground.
Yeah.
And like my Miwa kumquat, I can't put it in the ground. Living here. I got a pineapple orange tree. I can't put that in the ground here. I just want to put them in the ground, like in the front yard, Bob. I want to be bold with it. I just want to put my orange trees in the front yard and say, here you go. This is what I do. But I can't
want to tell you the exit, but I can't think of it. But it's going to Statesboro. There's an orange orchard there. I mean,
right where the school at. My daughter go to school down there.
Yeah. And I mean, you probably need to find out what that variety is. They're not very big. But they be loaded with oranges. Like I'm assuming that they Satsumas. What you think?
Yeah,
I tried to figure out how to get in there. I was passing it, taking her back to school one time. I was like, how can I get in there? Because I wanted to see if they sold trees or something like that. But it is an orchard on the right-hand side that you're going towards the school. And they growing them in the ground.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, I've been down south a little bit, and there's people who got orange trees in the ground. But those oranges are disgusting. They are rock hard, and they aren't sweet. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm just being honest. I've been to some people's houses and said, yeah, man, I got an orange tree back there. So it looks like a nice orange. Man, you open that thing like somebody put it in your mouth. Now, I did plant 3 Satsumas in the ground. LA Satsuma, I think it's a and something Satsuma, and Aurora Satsuma in the ground. They small. I'm gonna see what they do.
Yeah, but the thing is, now I'm not sure because I'm not a big citrus grower, but I do grow citrus. I don't know. I don't think they grow through the seed. Because sometimes you'll get people who planted trees a long time ago, but they use the seed and they don't taste well. But if you get them grafted, them Satsumas that they actually have for Georgia that's grafted, where you're gonna get the true fruit. And of course, a farmer is not going to grow nasty fruit because he can't sell them.
No.
You know, so if we can find out exactly that variety that's up there, Matter of fact, somebody was actually telling me that they did a tour, and I want to say it was that place, and that guy's supposed to be some kind of Georgia professional or something when it comes to citrus. So you need to get with that and find out what's going on with him, and I'm sure they could tell you every variety that will do great in the ground right here in Georgia.
All right, it's. I know Satsumas are the most cold-hearted. Well, one of the most cold-hearted citrus. Now, a yuzu, YUZU, is probably the most cold-hearted citrus it is, but it tastes like dirt. So once you come up from the yuzu, the Satsumas, it's a big jump to everything else. I think grapefruits is the next cold-hearted citrus or something like that. And it ain't good enough for me because everyone I have that goddamn little raggedy greenhouse full of goddamn citrus trees. And it's probably 2 years where they can't fit in. I'm gonna have to build another greenhouse in probably 2 years. And I'm tired of it. I want to put
You might put them in the ground, bro. I mean, because the thing is,
you got 8B, 8. What zone you in?
Yeah, so you should be able to put them in the ground. I mean, citrus could take some cold.
Yeah, that man had his in the ground. I don't know what kind of orange tree it was, but it looked crazy. I said, man, that man got an orange tree.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you, I've already killed the honey pumpkin tangerine, and this tree was 9 foot, at least 9 foot, dead.
It was in the pot?
Huh?
It was in the pot?
No, it was in the ground.
Oh, really? Okay.
And R.I.P. that joke. Mild lemon, it was about 5 foot. R.I.P. So then I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. And then I would bring them in at 30 degrees. Faithfully, I would bring them in at 30 degrees. So I don't know, dude. I need something better.
So you saying the two died during the frost?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess we got citrus trees all through our neighborhood. They're doing excellent. Our neighbor right across from us, man, he got a delicious, I mean, the best taking grapefruit tree ever. Like, I can sit there and eat this grapefruit all day, every day. Now, there's a lady that live over here. Her tree must have came from a seed because they're the most beautiful oranges you'll ever see. Horrible tasting. They are horrible.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking those came from seed. Those ones grown on the rootstock. Now,
and I do have other neighbors that got orange trees, never have any problems. Kumquats, I got kumquats. I don't know, but I don't even bring them in. They do great.
And you was 8B, right? You were 8B, right?
We 8B.
What? It just wasn't his own up, dude.
Exactly.
But he got a totally different weather, though. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Now,
it is hot down here. It can be trifling.
Blood oranges, Miwa kumquat, or Aurora Satsuma, mild lemons do great. Yeah, 9A. Yeah. Come on, Sylvia. 9A. You can grow everything down there. Do you know what I have in my backyard?
You can grow what Dan grow.
Dan doing his thing over there. Dan is doing his thing. Hey, look, every video I watch of Dan, I hate on him. I hate on the whole video. Stay. When he started talking cool, I just started hating on him. I'm like, man, I can't.
Hey, Dan be like, yeah, man, I just throw some seeds on the ground that come up.
They come up. Everything.
I just throw some seeds on the ground that come up.
He's growing stuff that is so freaking tropical that they won't even ship it to me from some of these online nurseries because they know it'll die here. And he randomly walking by, drinking his coffee, just randomly. It's no big deal to him, dude. You got a goddamn cherry tree that only grows in 4 or 5 places in the world, and you just pass by them like, yeah, that's my cherry tree right there.
And they grow all year round. The one he just showed, they grow all year round.
Yes. He growing tropical trees all year round. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I can't stand this joker, man. And I'm out here struggling trying to get lemon trees through the winter, man. Come on.
What zone is he in?
10, I think.
Is he
in tropics?
Yeah. GT Junior said, I will eventually get the combination plum tree here. That's the one fruit I want to grow. Grapes and cherries is my second choice. Really? I don't.
Yeah, GT finna make a slushy.
I'm not big on those combination tree. How y'all feel about the combination fruit tree?
My neighbor got one, but I ain't seen but one plum on it.
Yeah, I think when we went to Kinfolk Farm, he had probably 3 or 4, but I can't remember if anything was on there or not. You remember, Bobby?
I can't remember whether he had anything on. What was them? What were they? They wasn't the pears.
Nah. He had like 3 or 4 of them from Ison's nursery. That's pretty big.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think I see fruit on them.
Yeah, okay.
But you know what my biggest fear is about a combination tree? Let's say it's three. Let's say it's a peach tree and there's 3 different varieties of peaches on it.
Yeah.
What if birds break out them other 2 limbs? You don't pay $160 for a goddamn red Haven peach now. Cause my birds gangsters over here. They don't care about your limb. They don't care if it came from ISIS or whatever. They will sit on your little bit of tree and break the limbs out that tree. So that's my only fear of.
And the thing is, if the fruit that's combined on that particular tree don't all bloom at the same time, the energy is all used for the fruit that's on there. How is it going to push blooms for the other fruit? I mean,
you're going to have to keep fertilizing it. You're going to have to be pushing that nutrients to it. It's going to be like that, the stuff that you buy from Home Depot and Lowe's. They come on drugs.
You see it all sprinkled down.
You got all.
Hey,
you got to wing them off.
That tree I bought the other day, when I put it on the back of the truck, that joke started itching. I'm like, what the
heck? Need a fix.
Hey, I got this one mango tree, man. See, when I bring it across the Georgia line, that joker just died. But I tried it twice.
Oh, and look, fun fact, y'all. When y'all go to y'all local nursery, be very careful about buying trees that been grown inside of a greenhouse environment forever. Be very careful, because you get those trees and got all this fruit on it and stuff. Oh man, it already got fruit on it. Dude, it's been 75 degrees in that greenhouse 12 months out of the year. When you put it in your backyard and it's 105 degrees or 45 degrees, it gonna give up the ghost. It's gonna dropping fruit out that joke. As soon as it get in your backyard, it's gonna start dropping fruit out. I had to learn that the hard way.
That's just like sheltering somebody and then kicking them out in the real world.
Yeah. And I had to learn the hard way. And once I get one of them trees, I put it in the shade on another tree I got back there in the summertime. Let it get itself together, wean itself out that crack or whatever they be, and then introduce it. Because if you buy a tree, you see all the green pillars and blue pillars at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that plant heroin. It's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I feel like it got a similar effect to
it. They actually do have some special stuff. We were speaking to a guy at a nursery, and it's a special pellets that they use to actually get them plants to grow like that. So they're not readily available to everybody. So, you know,
I ain't never seen it in stores.
No. And you know me, I be looking for stuff like that. I mean, I try to stay as organic as I can. Yeah. But if I got a fruit tree that just ain't getting it, I throw some of the stuff in the ground and see what it happens.
Yeah. I put some around my muscadines. I use the Ison's fertilizing table schedule, and Ison's was like 10-10-10 on the first, and then calcium nitrate on the 15.
God, so 2 weeks.
Yeah, from April to the 1st of July. Right. Yeah, and Shane uses the same thing. Yeah, he fertilizes the same way.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I talked to my local. I ain't gonna say their name because I don't know if they want me to talk about it. I talked to the guy that fertilized. Just take a guess how often he fertilizes citrus trees up. Just take a guess.
How often?
Every
You
3
said a
months.
guy who sell fertilizer?
No, how often does he fertilize the citrus trees?
What?
You said citrus
Yeah.
He probably don't.
once a year, every 3 months.
Every week. Every
Every
week.
week.
I was like, oh, okay.
Man, that's a lot. Man.
But what they do is they stress these trees out so bad, they look great
Yeah.
for 2 years, and then all of a sudden it just start falling apart. You're like, what's wrong with my tree? Dude, that much fertilizer tell the tree grow.
Yeah.
You can't that's like
Yeah.
you are a long distance runner and you
Yeah.
take it whatever it is, to speed your heart rate up so you run like that. That heart eventually gonna say, look, buddy, we ain't doing this, and it's gonna slow it down. And it's the same way with this goddamn fertilizer. I said, man, are you serious? Once a week? He said, oh yeah. He said, look, he just said he go out there with a handful of fertilizer and just sprinkle on the top. He don't work it into the soil.
Yeah.
Put it on the top. And all this stuff that we do in our backyard gardening, this is what they do in the nurseries. That's why we can't get so many trees to grow, and we think we're doing something wrong.
See, I forced my citrus trees to bloom this year. Like they were sitting over there, like I didn't have any blooms on them, so I didn't water them. You know what I'm saying? I just tried to, just no water for like a week or so, maybe a little longer than a week, to make the tree think that it's about to die. So when they're thinking they're about to die, it's going to try to survive, so it's going to bloom. And then once it blooms, I start feeding it. Yeah, but I tried to kill it first.
But not
a tree is like a person. Plants are like people. They want to survive. So, and when we get fruit, the plant is not giving us the fruit because it want to give us fruit. It's giving us fruit because it's trying to survive. We just happen to eat it and like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's trying to survive. And so I read somewhere where you got to stress it out to make it think that, what I'm saying, it's going to release the ghost like Broke said, make it think it's about to release the ghost. And then I came and hit it with the water and it started blooming. So I got lemons and limes and stuff coming out.
And see, that's the thing when you got so many different kind of plants, each one of them respond different to different stuff.
Yeah.
My passion was always banana plants in the beginning. So I have to keep my mind on the fact that what I'm dealing with is not a banana plant. They can eat, drink, and they'd be better off for it. You're not gonna get a good head of fruit if you ain't constantly feeding and watering that plant. It eventually fruit, but you probably won't get no more than a couple hands of fruit. So I got to remember when I do that, leave the other plants alone because I will feed them to death too. They give up ghosts because if you feed them too much, because I have done that.
Yeah. That's a such thing as over fertilizing. I'll raise my right hand, get the right hand of fellowship. I am guilty. You know what I'm saying? I have murdered some stuff in my car.
look, hey, this is not a question, but I love this. Now, for all gardeners, it's just understood that you're going to kill some stuff when you garden. It's just what it is. What is the one thing each one of y'all killed that y'all just kicking y'all self? I can't believe I killed this. Where? Bobby.
Let me see.
On you, Bobby. What have you killed?
I'm trying to think. Only thing that really come to mind right now is my mango. But man, it's been a few. There's been a few things, and I love all mine because I don't buy them unless I like them. So man,
Look at it. We're gonna go in a couple of Supreme TV said strawberries. Took them out.
I always take those out. They'll flower for a little while and they be done.
Look, mild lemon last fall. I'm with you on that, Mr. Native Cherokee. I took one out too. Calvin don't kill them. People kill a mild lemon. I see why they sell some of the mild lemon.
Yeah.
Old Homestead of Valencia earned a Persian lion. How you kill a Persian lion? That thing grow easy. And look who
When
talking.
you say Mind Limits, man, that's probably one because I bought a plant. It didn't get very big,
Yeah.
but it started fruiting. And it has so many fruit on it. And I wouldn't take none of them off. Man, it choked them out. It choked that plant out, man.
Now, shameless plug. I got a video called killing fruit trees over fruit. You can check it out on my playlist. What you saying, Nick?
I like how you cut to the camera like it's just us. Yo.
Hey, it's just us over here talking, man. I mean, shoot, we were talking about it.
But now what I got, I don't know if this is shameless plug or not, but I got a video I did when I went to my friend's property and got a pomegranate tree. We split one. He was like he wanted to move some, and he just had a lot going on. And he told me I can come over there and get one. And yeah, it didn't survive at all.
R.I.P.
My wife just said sugar apple. I did the same thing to my sugar apple too, man. I fruited the crap out of that thing, man. In a way, it could have held all the fruit.
Now look, I wasn't gonna say nothing about it. I'm just gonna put it up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see it up there on the screen. Don't call Bobby out.
Hey, your wife in the YouTube street snitching on you, Bobby. I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
say nothing about it. I just gonna put it up there and go from there. You know what I
But
mean?
the thing is, she got video of me laying on the ground, hand fertilizer, pollinating up, put it up there. It was like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and there about 30.
Oh my God, dude.
I can't take them off. I just couldn't. It was too hard.
I just killed a muscadine vine.
What?
I was shooting a little garden tour video, and as I'm going over to where my muscadines at, I hadn't even seen them, and then I look at it, and I had to cut that video, man, because I was cussing. All the leaves brown, all the fruit that was on it was loaded. I got that. I went down to Isis and picked this up probably a couple 3 years ago.
You did a video on it, right?
Huh?
I said that's the one you did a video on when you went to ISIS.
Yeah, I went down to Isis. Isis is right behind my father-in-law house. He stayed right, around the corner from him. I went down there and I was so proud. I'm like, man. And I already planted some other muscadine. Then I got a big one over here. And it had went 10 feet, did everything it's supposed to did. It was loaded. And all the leaves was brown. I just over-fertilized it.
And once you over fertilize and that it started dying, you did it. That's what bothers me. It was you. When ain't no doubt about it. When them leaves, the tips of them leaves go brown and crisp.
Yeah, it was brown.
It's you. Now me. What up, Bob?
Nobody ever tried to go down there once you see your leaves start wilting and try to push your fertilizer.
Hey, Bobby, I got my water hose and put it down where the roots was on that muscadine tree. And I just started putting, I don't dug a big old hole with the water hose trying to push the fertilizer out. I'm like, man, you can put your hand in there. I'm just pushing water in. I'm like, if I can get that stuff out of here, maybe I can save the roots. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even think that was a thing, but two of y'all done did it. Oh my God.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to say that, yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, you're looking over your shoulder, see if somebody watching you.
Nah, me, that's something I was so excited about last year. My pink lady apple. Oh my God. I got one little apple off, I think. Delicious. So I said, this year, I'm going to kill him. And guess what I did? Killed it. And dude, I think it was a combination of me and the tree because I got it was root bound. I didn't do anything. I didn't, wake the roots up, cut the roots or nothing. Just threw it in the hole. And it was doing pretty good. Yeah. But eventually, big tree, little root ball, it can't support all that growth. And it just nodded out. That's my bad. I killed it. I ain't killed it. The people who I bought from killed it though. Now, Stacy, this
Yeah.
question was made up for you.
Uh-oh.
Are Georgia collards the
Yeah.
best collards to grow in Georgia? Oh, Stacy, look now. Before y'all start answering this, hold on. Let me take a minute here. Let's be real careful because like 2 or 3 people gonna unsubscribe from y'all with the wrong answer here. And I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay.
Now this
So
for everybody.
I've grown Georgia collards, champion collards, Vate collards, and last year I grew a hybrid collard called a flash collard, which I like those. But yeah, I think Georgia collards, I like them the way they grow. Even though the Vates grow pretty good, the champions did. The champion was kind of, it was all right. But yeah, I think Georgia collards are, I think that's why they're so popular. I think that's why, they grow them in all these other states because it's a popular collar. But yeah, I would say the Georgia collar and the Vates collar is probably my second choice. And then that hybrid that I grew last year called Flash collar. They mature really
fast,
quick.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I
Yeah,
said,
they grow
I
fast.
remember that video. They grew pretty fast.
Yeah, they grow fast. Yeah.
So I'm glad to hear that because we got lucky and actually picked the right collards last year to grow. So I know from now on to keep buying the Georgia collards if they the best.
Yeah, they're really popular. So it's popular for a reason.
Yeah.
Now,
Nick, you go ahead, 'cause
are you saying what grow the best or what taste the best? What's the question?
Both to me, like they grow really well. Y'all know when I grow greens, I got collard greens everywhere.
Yeah.
And they grow really well. Once they take off, they, and bloom and spread out, man, you got greens for you good to go. The Vates do that, but not as wide as the Georgia collards get. In my experience, they don't get as wide as some of them Georgia collards get. And once they get that frost on them, you know what I'm saying, and they take some of that bitterness off of them, and get that frost on them, sweeten them up a little bit. Yeah, I'll go with Georgia collar. It ain't just because, you know what I'm saying, we NGA.
Yeah, I like growing Georgia collards. I like the way they look. Like I said, I did a video of harvesting off of mine for 2 years. It lasted in the heat and everything. It was kind of up under. It had a little protection for with pine trees in the background or whatever. But they changed the background.
Go dogs. Go dogs.
But somebody asked is the leaves on the broccoli as good as the collards? Now, that's a good question. That I would
it's good. They're good.
My wife last year. But yeah, let me just stick to the question real quick, then I'll say something about that. So the Georgia collards I like. Far as tasting, I grew Morris Head collard greens last year too. I don't know how none of that stuff tastes because my wife mixed all of it together, so I don't know the difference, to be honest with you. But I like growing the Georgia collards. But far as the Brussels sprout leaves, my wife will saute those. Those are pretty good. The broccoli leaves, same thing. Saute them. You may want to cut those a little finer because they're a little tougher. Those are pretty good. But one of my favorite, to be honest with you, are sweet potato leaves. Sweet potato leaves sauteed are off the thing. With some bacon grease. Come on, bro. Oh, you probably don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, so I got my can with my bacon grease in.
Me too. But I got an area where I'm growing sweet potatoes, and I don't care nothing about the sweet potatoes. That's for the vines.
Yeah.
It's just for the vines. That's it.
Yeah.
Man, I had so many vines on my sweet potatoes. Man, I just knew I was gonna have a ton of sweet potatoes. Man,
don't get the video away, Bobby. Don't get the video away. I want to see this video.
Yeah. I'm not impressed with it.
Now, let me answer this, and I'm gonna blame Stacy for all this.
Okay.
Stacy last year, when he was planting his fall garden, he said, "I'm growing Georgia collards, Vate collards, and flash collards." I remember that because I said, "Hey, Georgia collards are the best. But let me try these Vates collards." Guess what? To everybody that's in the I was looking at come. To everybody, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta put this out here. Now, this is a very positive live. So, moderators, please watch the trolls in the comments because nobody want to see people being positive and having a good time on YouTube. That is not what they want to see. So we know the troll coming. Look out for them. I really appreciate y'all, Mud. Y'all the greatest. Y'all the best. Appreciate it. Now, getting back to Blaming Space. I've always ate Georgia collards. My grandparents grew Georgia collards in the backyard. It was a staple in the backyard. They said, "Hey, these bakes, let me try these." So I tried these bakes. Goddamn delicious. Yeah, they better than collard greens. I'm gonna say it. Bakes collard greens. So? Yeah. To the two people who hate me after this, don't subscribe. Look. I like bakes collard.
They are good. They are good.
Them bakes are really good.
They're good.
And they grew really well for me.
I just found 2 packs of seeds today of bakes.
I got to look back through mine because I want to say I had 2 starts and then I had a couple from seed. And I'm going to dress some in the chat right now. Look, man, what I almost did was block you on my channel. Is it true that broccoli leaves are just as good as collard? I've never had broccoli leaves, but I can tell you, no. Come on, that's blasphemy.
That's good. I'm not gonna say good as collards, but they're good.
They're surprisingly good. They're surprisingly good.
No, man, I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm not gonna sit here and let you disrespect collard greens like this.
I ain't gonna say they better, but I'm gonna say I had big giant broccoli leaves, and I'm like, man, we never let them leaves go to waste. They finna make it to the pot.
James, no, Georgia collards ain't the same as tree collards. I had some tree collard seeds. It's a certain variety of tree collards. Any of y'all know what that variety is?
I've seen them, but I didn't have no desire to grow them. Yeah, I've seen them.
I tried to grow them. They didn't grow in my yard. They are perennials though, in the right zone.
Yeah.
Hey, so we all in the South, right? So I got a quick question. How do everybody prepare their collards? Because I have gone places and them things taste absolutely horrible, but it's probably because I grew up in the South and grew up eating them a certain way. How do y'all eat them?
I use
smoked necks.
We use some smoked turkey.
Smoked
neck bones. Smoked turkey. Smoked neck bones.
Yeah, growing up, we had, I don't eat pork anymore, but growing up, we had smoked turkey necks. No, smoked some necks, whatever that was. But now we use turkey something, whatever. I don't cook. Whatever my wife put in, turkey something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
now when I was growing up, man, the collard greens, they was using, I don't know what they was using. The next morning, you look on the top of them collard greens, you got grease this thick over the top of it.
You ain't never lied.
Yep.
Never lied. I'm like, what is this on top of these greens? It's like somebody melted butter into
we don't cook them quite like that no more. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, they were delicious growing up.
Yeah, they were good.
I ain't no telling what my grandma put in them, probably lard and pig knuckles and everything else in them. But they were delicious, so I ain't gonna knock it.
For a long time, I wasn't eating nobody's but my mom's because she had that perfect balance of meat, which was usually smoked neck bones or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was never no bitterness or nothing to my mom's.
Yeah.
I found out she put just the right amount of sugar in it. It doesn't taste sweet, but it just tastes perfect.
Yeah.
And you got a bite of meat every time you had some greens. So it was
a little meaty greens. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And some people put a little vinegar in them too. Everybody's greens is different. They put a little bit of that in there to knock off that bitter taste.
Now this is a debate, a Southern debate. Everybody that's in the chat, do you put sugar in your collard greens? This is a debate in the South because some people live by it.
I'm gonna have to
A
ask
lot
my
of people do it. They ain't gonna admit it. Like,
Now, come on,
I'm
y'all.
not with the grits, but I'm good with the collards.
Now,
no, don't never put no sugar, no grits.
No,
no, man, no. And the grits, I hear people talking. That's a thing too. No,
Yeah,
now,
it is.
but I know a lot of people that put sugar in collard. That's a big thing. But on my side of town, we don't put sugar in collard green. We didn't.
Yeah.
So, everybody, they don't start answering now. God, damn.
Some yes, some no.
Serious about this.
Yeah, sugar cut the bitterness. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
Nick, just a tablespoon. Look, she got to measure just a tablespoon. Anything more than that, you can get diabetes.
Yeah.
And they'll
Got a
say,
little vinegar.
oh, Yellow
Yeah,
Door
yeah.
Urban Homestead. What's up, Yellow Door Urban Homestead? Watch your channel all the time. Love your channel. What's
No,
your
Homestead Aquarius. No, grits do not need
Man,
sugar.
hey, Homestead Aquarius, you are not invited to the picnic, brother.
Joseph B said, nope. Uncle Up, no. Lynette Lawrence, yes. See, it's split right down the middle, dude. It's crazy.
I don't know. I see way more yes than I see no.
Growing out the box, so they use Manuka honey in their collard greens.
What?
Yeah.
I
I
had
don't
Great
know.
Blackman said, hell no.
Yeah.
L. Smith Welch said, just a little sugar cuts the bitterness. See, no.
I think people put a little bit in it.
Okay.
I don't think we do, but people do put a little bit in them. She might now, because she from up north. You know, they look different.
And that's crazy that it's so many different ways to prepare stuff. That's what makes everything so great.
I had to ask my wife, and she said no.
No.
Yeah, she don't put sugar in it.
Yeah.
And look, food by face, I put a little sugar in my fried cabbage. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I don't do that.
Hey, fried cabbage.
Come on. Food by face. What is
I
you
don't know
doing?
about that,
And you just put that on the internet for everybody to see. Food by face.
Hey, but since Food by Face said it, she's an excellent cook, so I would want to try it to see what she's talking about. Does she know something that we sleeping on?
She from Georgia.
Yeah, we
She
don't
from
put
Georgia.
sugar in the cup.
Yeah, I think when people think about the sugar, they're thinking about it actually being
Sweetening.
enough to actually, to sweeten it up. It don't. You shouldn't actually be able to tell. It just should balance everything out with the
Yeah,
greens.
yeah.
I-
Just
okay.
knock off that little bitter.
Mm.
That little
but,
bite.
Yeah, I don't put them in my cabbage. I just put a little bit of water in my broth, in my pot with a little bit, and I kind of steam my cabbage. Yeah, I don't boil it like grandmama and them used to do.
Mm.
Yeah. Look, they used to cook that joker to all you had to do is put
I'll
your
do
mouth
that
in. You
mush.
had to chew it.
My cabbage, man, a lot of bacon grease.
Yeah,
Cut up my cabbage, put it in there with some pepper and salt.
yeah. I cut up some bell peppers and put them in.
Hey,
A little bit. I
look,
don't use a lot of bell pepper, but a little bit of that, a little of this.
I think that's universal, Bobby. How you cook them, I think that's pretty universal.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
look, I told y'all we might go across the street and come back. We officially cross the street. Check this out. Since we talk about collard green, check. Whole cake, cornbread, or Jiffy. Oh! Somebody finna fight in the chat. Look, whole cake, cornbread. I'm gonna say it just like I'm talking to somebody else. Whole cake, cornbread, no R in there, sir. No
Yeah.
R in there. Cornbread, or Jiffy. Why don't you? Come on, man.
I like it.
And look, Stacey, I'm gonna ask y'all, but I already know.
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
Okay,
I don't
come on.
Hey, I came up on Jiffy, so I mean I ain't got no issues with it.
I don't. Yeah, the other stuff I don't remember. I remember seeing Jiffy boxes laying around every now and then. I don't remember the other stuff you're talking about.
But now Jiffy is the thick cornbread,
Mm.
the sweet
It's
cornbread.
sweet. It's sweet.
Okay, cornbread is a thin one like pancakes, but
No,
on
no,
the
no.
Yeah, they fry them. They put them. They fry them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So my mom used to put that in the skillet.
Oh,
Yeah, fried. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Talk about it. Talk about
I'm
it.
not familiar.
yeah. So, okay. So now you don't put me up.
But
I
yeah, them
grew
whole
up-
cake hit different.
I grew up with it, and I just used to call them I used to like it, but in my mind they were nasty pancakes because I didn't know. In my mind, I was
they were
thinking I was about to
cornbread.
eat pancakes, but it was cornbread. So I had to mentally switch it up to enjoy the taste.
Mhm.
Man,
Ooh.
my mama, listen, my mama made whole cakes one time. I said, Mom, what you cooking? She said some whole cakes. And I was like, yeah, whole cakes. Hoes got to eat too.
What happened when you woke up, Stace?
Hey man, that flip-flop, hey, you know I had already got me a running start.
Yes. Now Hudson say both.
That flip flop was
Dr.
coming.
Leo
boy.
say a whole cake. Sherry said Jiffy with a twist. Sherry, what is that twist? Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm a whole cake cornbread man. If it's collard green, and look, I'm gonna get real.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna get super
Bringing back
country.
memories. I'm sorry.
No fork. If it's whole cake cornbread, you break up that cornbread and you smash that. Oh. It's goddamn delicious. You will bite your fingernails off, man. Oh my God! Look, we talking about this, Bobby. Let me set the scene, Bobby. You sit down. You got a plate full of collard greens. You got some other stuff to the side. We ain't even worried about that. We get the pepper sauce, and if you don't know what pepper sauce in the South, it's some peppers in a jar with white vinegar on it. You take the pepper sauce, you pour a little bit on that. That's it for that. All right. Then you take this whole cake cornbread and you break it up in little pieces, and you mash the collard.
Yeah.
Look, hear me out very well, y'all. You mash the whole cake into it, and you these fingers like chopsticks. These are dark skinned chopsticks, y'all.
Yeah.
You hear me? And you just, oh my God.
My grandmama taught me how to do that. My great grandma. I picked up the fork. She said, "Boy, what you doing? Put that fork down." And mash them greens up with that cornbread. Man.
I had a flashback. I'm sorry, y'all. I went back a long way.
Yeah, that's one of the.
I'm just happy I got the education on it because I know exactly what you're talking about now. When you first said it, I was in the dark, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I still don't know what whole cakes is, but cornbread, I mean, made like my mom, she didn't make nothing out the package that wasn't tweaked. So if she had to put a little bit of extra whatever into it to make it hers, that's what she did. So it was always perfect. You know, we had a little bit of rice, some fried cabbage, fried pork chops, or fried chicken, with a piece of cornbread on the side.
Ooh.
Done.
Stop.
You wrong for that, Bobby.
Man, this is my thing. I like Jiffy cornbread.
Yeah,
I just don't like collard green. I feel like if it's collard green, that whole cake, it's like peanut butter and jelly. Now you can eat jelly on other stuff, but if you put some peanut butter and jelly together, it is a beautiful concoction that look like they were made for each other. That's how I feel like whole cake, cornbread, and collard greens are. Oh my God, they do a two-step in your mouth when you put them in there together. You know what I'm saying? They do the back head bounce on the back side of your tongue. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all telling our age that everybody don't know.
Hey man, that pepper sauce and then if you have some chow chow, to go on top of your green.
I don't think even some people don't even know what cha cha is, man.
Auntie Ellen made me some and sent me some. Auntie Ellen sent me some.
What's going on, Sweet Spot? Good to see you again, sister.
Chris White in the building. Now, we talked about all this other stuff. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of the situation.
All right.
What is your favorite thing to grow? I don't mean what grows well. What do you go out in your garden and you don't care if you see nothing else in your garden? You want to see if this plant is all right or a tree is all right. You want to see it. Soul Power AK Game Up Kennels. Hey, appreciate the super chat. Say salute, good brothers. I add bouillon to my cat. Ooh, bouillon. Ooh, that's
like beef or chicken bouillon. Make it like a broth.
Hey, bouillon is good.
I ain't never tried that. That do sound
Soul
like
Power, appreciate it. I'm gonna no, I ain't gonna split that 4 ways. I ain't gonna tell you that lie. Look, that's all me, big guy. I sure appreciate it. Oh man, that what you say? Sorry.
I don't know what I was saying.
Look,
I'm still thinking about what Bobby talking about that food, man.
look, well, I'm hungry as a slave. Look. But what is your favorite thing to grow, plant or tree? What's that thing you got to make sure it's all right every time you go in your garden? You baby this, baby it. Bobby,
Go, yeah, but I'm gonna let you go first, Bobby.
It's definitely bananas for me. You know, those are my kids. They love them.
how many varieties you got now?
9, I believe, but I had up to 15 at one time, so I got 9 now.
You doing your thing out there, boy. Oh my God. Look, the Sunday thinking deep.
I'm looking, my backyard's so small. I'm looking at everything right, right out the door.
What's that one thing back there that you want to make sure it's all right? You want to make sure
It's like this, this season for me was so rushed, but during the summertime, it's different. Because during the summertime, I'm trying to recreate my first time gardening, and I had small cherry tomatoes and I had cucumbers. And the cucumbers was doing good. And this year, nothing's doing good. So I want to recreate, my wife bring that in and she cut them up and made like a fruit salad, in the summertime. And that's so refreshing when it's hot outside. It's like it's always cool and stuff like that. But if we're talking about fall and winter, it's got to be them greens. I just love to see greens and rows. I like to see rows. I like to see the organization of the rows.
Yeah.
What about them ground cherries? I saw your eye light up when you were talking about them ground cherries.
I want you to check your Instagram.
All right, what you got?
Check your Instagram. But everything else is enjoying the ground cherries. We ain't getting none. My wife had 2. I got a ground cherry that is yo, I'm live.
Hey, big guy, put your chest down, big guy. Hey, look, when a grown man talking and he want to get a point, it chest go up a little bit.
Hey, when I go live and you see this bruise on my face next week. So but like I was saying, I got a ground.
Hey, Charlie's Angels in the back. Nick,
Hey, man,
Angels.
You just keep talking.
These some demons. But what I was saying, I got some ground cherries that's about 3.5, 4 feet tall, and you could it looked like the ground is littered with the shells because the birds and the chipmunks are just
Man, y'all got chipmunks out there?
man. They too small for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they move so quick. I can take the squirrels out easy, but these chipmunks, I'm gonna need a cage. I was telling Princess on the live last night. She had like a little small cage. I said I need that for these chipmunks.
Yeah.
But yeah, ground cherries are a real delight to be outside working and to see something ready. And just pop them in your mouth and keep going.
But now I'm gonna tell you something about them little chipmunks. Look here, get a mouse trap, not the wooden kind with the metal ball. Get the plastic one with the teeth in the front, and put it in your garden.
Cause I got the old school one. I caught a I didn't catch. It was a bird or two in those. I don't know how the bird.
Hey, they gotta learn too. They gotta learn.
Hey, a ghillie suit and a nice pellet gun.
Yeah, I got a pellet gun. Yeah, I'll be out there.
Look, mine sit. There go my door, and you see what's right by the door.
Yeah, mine sit right in the garage. As soon as I open the door, I pick it up. I'm out there like Jeffro Bodine.
Yeah.
Because at first I
know what they was looking at. Why this dude laying on the ground with this cover over me?
In the prone position, bro.
Yeah, I borrowed my first pellet gun from my buddy, and he said he needed it back because he came into his kitchen one morning and the squirrel was looking out the window above the sink, looking out the window inside his house.
Wow. Yeah.
You don't got
They
too
just-
bold now. You too bold when you looking in my window.
No,
They
he was
disrespect-
in the house looking out the window.
Yeah.
What?
They disrespect.
Not in my
They
house.
already eat my peaches. I found peaches all in the yard where they don't bit my peach and threw the rest of it on the ground.
Exactly.
Take it with you. That's the part that make me mad. Take it
Finish
with
it
you.
off.
You take a bite of this like you at the goddamn buffet in my backyard. Oh, I don't like that. Oh.
Hey, they make you feel bad twice. They make you feel bad that they took it, then they make you feel bad that it wasn't good enough for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they special something. Who is y'all? Stacey, what is your favorite thing? Tree or plant?
So hard, man.
Yeah.
It's between, because to me, the fall garden is the easiest garden.
Yeah.
I don't even have to worry about powder mildew. I don't even use my sprinkling system. I don't even use my irrigation system in the fall. I spray with the hose in the fall. I don't have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Getting all the diseases and stuff.
Right.
So it wouldn't be nothing that, I don't know. It's some beautiful stuff to go out in the fall. That broccoli is not. I'm gonna say I got a 1A and a 1B. It's gonna be tomatoes. Ain't nothing like seeing, and I got some sitting out there like that right now. Ain't nothing like seeing old big old fat juicy tomato just sitting there ready to go on a sliced piece of bread, man, with some mayonnaise, a little salt and pepper.
Ooh,
And I would say cukes and tomatoes, 1A and 1B. Yeah, I love growing tomatoes and cukes.
I'm gonna pick it back off you with that. First off, I love growing tomatoes, but I went wrong this year. Now, my family favorite tomato for me to grow is the yellow, better boy tomatoes.
Yeah,
Lemon boy tomatoes. Goddamn
Yeah.
delicious. But I tried to grow Cherokee purple last year, and it didn't work. So I overdosed on Cherokee purple tomatoes. Guess
Mhm.
what? Guess what I find out when I grew one.
What's that?
You don't
I
like
don't like how they taste. Don't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how they taste. But those were the ones that I had all the problem with. The heat was beating them up. But I got some chicken manure from a friend,
Mhm.
and I got volunteered because he fed whatever tomatoes he grew. He fed them to his chickens, right? So I got some kind of big tomato growing out there. I pulled one, and then I got some little thin, round, long. It's like a carrot or something tomato. I don't know what that is, but it's delicious.
Huh.
I got some of the biggest cherry tomatoes you will ever see in your life. Did a video on, but
That's good, man. Yeah,
That's-
my cucumbers are starting to struggle now. This heat, even though I've been getting great production off of them, but this heat, even with the watering, the humidity is giving me powdery mildew all over the place. So you got leaves turning brown. You got to just constantly be clipping. That's the part I don't like about cucumbers.
That's what I'm going through right now, Stace. I strategically place cucumbers, against this back wall and stuff, and
Yeah,
they mildewed all up. And I mean, it's they struggling to produce as well. So
yeah.
that's what it is. But
Yeah.
I don't. And tomatoes and miwa kumquat, hands down. When I first tasted that fruit, it was a wrap for me. I've
Yeah.
never tasted a fruit that tastes that good. You eat the whole thing. Goddamn miwa kumquat will turn a bad day into a good day. I'm just gonna put that out there and believe that way it is.
I want one of them, man. I want
have
one
you
of them.
tasted one out the store, bro? Is it the same taste or no?
I've never seen them in the store.
Okay.
Not down here.
Yeah, you'll see them at the farmers market, like the Cass Farmers
The Cass
Market, Numney Num, like places like that. They got a whole bunch of strange stuff. That's why I normally shop at like those places.
I ain't ran into them yet. Oh. Look. Now let's get down to the heart of it. We're all YouTubers, right? Now, everybody has for the last almost hour and a half has heard y'all personality. All y'all are good people. What separates y'all channels from every other channel on YouTube? What makes your channel unique? What makes your channel the channel everybody say, man, it's just something different about this?
I don't know
Nick.
that. I don't know.
Oh, Nick, what makes your channel different from every other channel on YouTube?
You said me?
Yeah.
My background dancer. It's always very unique, guys. But nah, I think I just try to do my best on most, not all videos, but I just try to do my best to just take y'all along my journey. And I want y'all to really feel like y'all going along with me on my journey. Once again, whether it's a birthday party for a family member, whether it's doing some gardening stuff, whether it's teaching my daughter how to drive, one of my daughters how to drive, just the things I do. I mean, it's gardening, but it's a little bit bigger than gardening. It's, of course, also family and family-oriented type of stuff. So that's what I think kind of made me stand apart from other people's channel. Background dance.
Man, that's a good question because, I mean, you don't really know, and you have to ask the subscribers more, but, we're a husband and wife team. That's not real common.
I don't mean to cut you off, but that's so awesome what you just said.
Yeah,
I don't know if you have extra subscribers. Some people don't know what makes them so great. But my bad. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That is. Yeah.
Yeah, I only can guess. You know what I mean? Because you really don't know. Sometimes people gravitate to something they don't. But we actually we try and actually be a student of what we do. So we learn. We look at stuff, and we'll try a little something. If it works, we'll bring it in. If it don't, we'll leave it. So, and we actually since we're doing it, you might as well do it the best you can. So we put a full effort into doing it. So, but what actually works, I can't tell you. I really can't, because somebody could do the same exact thing and theirs might not work, or they might just take off, and you just don't know.
Yeah.
Stacey?
I don't know, man. It's a hard thing. It's so many people garden in this community, but on my channel, I garden. I do DIY projects. I let you into a little bit of my family life. Some of my videos, the video that I did about my family and my family origin, stuff like that. And I hunt, so I have some hunting videos on there. I have one fishing video. I like to fish, but I haven't done a bunch of it since we don't have this, this outbreak. I was in Savannah a couple years ago. Went out on, Buddy got a boat down there. He got a 38-foot center console. Took me out down there, but I didn't video while I was down there. But yeah, I fish, hunt, DIY, cook, garden, and one thing I try to do on my channel, instead of, I'm not going to, I'd rather show you what I do than tell you what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of that, but I wouldn't say that I'm a channel that's trying to teach you to garden. I just show you what I do. If you have any questions, a lot of people email me. You know what I'm saying? When they email me, I hit them back with the, answer that if I can't answer it. I don't claim to be an expert gardener or nothing like that. I do a lot of experimenting in my garden. I grow a lot of varieties of a lot of things in my garden. So you will see that. Like, I grow a lot and then I give away a lot. So I don't know if that makes me any different than anybody else, but that's what I do on my channel.
Now, go ahead, Nick. What up, big guy?
I just want to say, Stacey, that was one of my No, I would say that was my favorite video that you did. The one you did when you went up and you was with your uncles and you was showing the background. You were showing the things that he do, jumping on the machinery and all. Man, that was my favorite video that you've done.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that video.
Yeah.
And okay. Before we go any further, Searching 47. Can you say the names of all your YouTube channel? You ain't got to do all that. I got everybody in the description that's up here, and not just their name, but the links. So all you got to do is hit the link and go straight to their channels. Everybody's channel is in the description. There's links to it. You ain't got to type nothing. Just take this little finger here, bing, hands in the dirt. Bobby B, Black Chopper, Sunday Backyard Farm, bing.
Yeah, get
And
some of that. Yeah.
And hit them up on Wind Down Wednesday. But
Get some of that wine.
but I feel like separate my channel from everybody else. Sometimes I suck at gardening, and I'm gonna show you that. Sometimes I'm gonna do stupid stuff. I'm gonna show you that. But either way, you've never watched a video and seen me mad. Gardening is therapeutic. I got a job and family that I have to worry about. When I go out, I'm having fun 100% of the time. Whether I kill something or I have a great harvest, it's all the same. It's fun to me. I enjoy doing it, and it's what I do.
Right.
I'm not faking nothing. I do some stuff. I know some of y'all, Stacy and Bobby, and y'all cringe when y'all see it, but I really think in my mind at that moment, what I'm doing makes sense. Whether do or not. That's neither here nor there. And I feel like at first, when I first started making YouTube videos, the videos that did the best for me was the video where I killed something and I explained what I was thinking when I killed them. That's crazy. But I guess it was just the real me being me.
Yeah.
So,
that's one thing people say about being authentic. You know that people people like people being authentic. So
and while we up here, I'm gonna tell you why I like y'all channel. Stacy, I don't think you get enough credit for the amount of stuff you can grow and effectively. I've never turned on your channel and seen something falling apart or looking bad. Everything looks green, look like it's ready to produce fruit. That's second when I turn your video on. I love that about you.
We're glad that he wasn't in the grow off.
Yes, we definitely would. Well, I lost anyway. It don't matter.
No, you guys are some excellent gardeners, man.
But no, I mean, I like channels for different reasons. I like Bobby's channel because Bobby grow the stuff that I want to grow that y'all hold y'all ears, but I'm gonna keep it 100 on here because this is what I do. Bobby grows stuff that I am scared to grow, and I don't like to say scared. I'm a grown man. I don't like to say scared, but I'm scared to spend $60 to $70 on something that's gonna die. But Bobby out there doing it less than 2 hours from me up the street.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's why I like him because he holding nuts. I said holding nuts and grow what he want to grow out there.
Big Bobby.
Now, why I like Sunday channel? Sunday is the most laid back, authentic person you will ever see on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sunday is somebody I can have a beer with. Matter of fact, I had a glass of wine with him. But what I'm saying is,
with the sugar.
Some people with some sugar. Some people personalities are more important than what they're doing in the YouTube video.
That's
I
true.
want to think about that for a minute. I don't care what Sonny grows. I like his personality. He's a cool guy. I will watch and see what he's doing. Some people get so caught up in, I gotta be great to have a YouTube channel. I gotta be a great gardener. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm not a great gardener. A couple people watch me. Matter of fact, I'm 47 people from 4,000. If y'all haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. But it's
and it won't hurt to hit. It don't hurt to hit it.
Hey, look, Stacey, I'm just going by and sprinkle a little bit and just keep it moving. Sprinkle a little bit and just keep it moving. But it's your personality, man. People know when people are cool people. people like watching people on YouTube that they connect with their personality. I don't care what you're doing. If you're a mechanic and you can't really fix that, I don't care if you're funny or you cool or you entertaining. That's what I look for. So yeah, that's what it is. Now, the last segment, everybody that's in the
hold on, we ain't get to say what we like about yours.
go ahead,
I mean, you will never click on a broke farmer video where you ain't learning something and you're not gonna have a smile or laughing at the same time. So you're gonna get the full meal deal. You're gonna learn something, you're gonna get entertainment. I never watched one of your videos and wasn't smiling and laughing at the same time. So it's always great.
Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? I just look, and then somebody asked me one time, well, how do you figure out what kind of videos you do? Huh? I just literally take my camera phone outside and whatever I'm doing that day, I record that.
I'm like that. I do the same thing.
And then I put the title to it. I've never thought of I've had some ideas of stuff that I wrote down. I'll be like, this cool. But look, oh man, I got old bills, junk mail you get. I jot down notes. I never make no video. I never make no video. All my videos consist of what I'm doing that day. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to videotape that. Got the camera on.
And you can't help but be funny, so it just what you are.
Yeah. I'm with you on that, Bobby. I like Broke. To be real with you, I started watching Broke before I had a YouTube channel, and Broke gave me confidence. Broke was just like, he had so much confidence doing what he was doing, and I was like, he don't care. Like he just showing you what he doing. He was in his little greenhouse. It was cold. And he talking about he getting some corn, and he just put. I was like, that's one piece of corn. He was just doing his thing, and I was like, man, this dude right here got all the confidence in the world. If he could do it and keep a smile on his face, that gave me hope. So that's another thing that pushed me over the edge to start a channel as well.
Yeah, when I saw Broke channel, I had a channel, but I was getting started, and I was really camera shy. You know what I mean? Like. Mm-hmm. I always, I got better now, but I just feel so weird in front of the camera. I didn't know which way to look, the whole nine. And of course, Dorsey told me I need to start smiling, so now I just got to.
Hey, look, I'm glad you told me that, because Stacey, in some of your early videos, you like a killer in there. I was like, oh my God.
I can't help it, man. I'm ex-military, man. People tell me that all the time, bro. When I came home, they're like, man, you all right? I'm like, huh? Yeah, I'm good. I just look like this. Yeah,
Stacey got that serious face.
Yeah, it is. But I'm a laid back, I'm a laid back guy. I'm kind of a private type of person, but laid back dude, man, But I saw one of Broke's lives like early on, and I don't even think Broke didn't even have 1,000 subscribers he wasn't even at 1,000 subscribers, and he might have been like at 7 something like that. I'm like, I'm checking him out. And he saw me in the chat, and he welcomed me in the chat, and he was like, he from Georgia, my homeboy, blah blah. He talking to me and about me as if he known me his whole life. He's like, yeah, he from Georgia, blah blah blah. Welcome me in. I felt good about that. Of course, he's funny. He's silly as all outdoors, and gardening should be fun. He makes gardening fun. If it's not fun, or you're not getting anything out of it, why are you doing it? You should be getting something out of it. It's therapy for me, of course, but I like doing it. So you should be getting something out of it. And, you click on one of Broke Farmer videos, you're gonna put a smile on your face. He's going to say something crazy off the wall. You know what I'm saying? He's going to do something. He's going to say something about what he grew. Yeah. He's going to say something about his harvest or whatever.
We've been missing out on Hootie Hoo a little bit, but it's all G.
Who developed a drinking problem. Letting all kind of birds come in.
Yeah, the owl.
Man, I got a cousin out there with him, man. They both drunk. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every morning I come out there, they fell over. Birds on ate everything out there. Dude, I'm gonna send them both to rehab and see if they can get better. Dude, they owls, and they don't do nothing no more. I'm so disappointed in them. The whole family messed up with something.
My neighbor got one of them dumb things. He just sit over there.
But look, now for everybody that's in the chat, if you ain't subscribed to these three fellas over here, really, come on, really. Y'all been listening to these cats for an hour and a half, and you don't think they worthy of a free subscription? Something you ain't gotta pay nothing for? Are you serious? Come on, y'all. I like to tell people to go check people's channel out and no obligation to subscribe. But let's be for real, man. Now, our gardening community is a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. We all help each other. We all grow together. If you got a question, you can make a video and say, hey, man, what y'all think about this? You're going to get 40 answers. So, in saying that, go check them out. I love these channels. I truly love these channels. And for a free subscription, to be able to watch the knowledge that these people put on their channel, it's priceless. Then you get it for the free. Free 99. Come on. What y'all doing?
$3.99.
$3.99. These people putting they passion, what took them years to learn. You think Bobby started growing banana last week? No. And he gonna give you the game for free. Yeah. And all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button. That's it. 120 people in this live.
Hey.
Whoever ain't subscribed to either one of them in the live should go over there and subscribe or feel a little shame. You should feel a little shame.
Shame face.
You know what I started doing, bro?
Shame face.
You know what I started doing, bro?
What up?
I would have to subscribe to people because if I don't, I'll lose them. So you know, we used to go over to people's channel. We used to be like, oh, just go over there and check them out, check out a couple of their videos. No, I got to subscribe, hit the notification just so I can remember. And then maybe, let's say if it fizzle out, then I'd rather unsubscribe than not subscribe at all and then miss out on what I could have. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of do it a little backwards.
And Lala Texas AA.
Did she change her name?
It was Extraordinaire.
It was something different yesterday, wasn't it?
No, it was Lala Texas AA. I saw on your live yesterday.
Oh,
but all right, now, but this is the part where you can ask any question, and everybody up here is required to answer, no matter what the question is. As long as I ain't nothing X-rated or weird.
I was gonna say you about to set yourself.
You got something X-rated? Email me.
Anything besides that, this is your opportunity to interact with other people that you ain't gonna see every day. These cool people, they're answer. And Miss Native Cherokee 7 say tickle that notification bell. Hey, look, I forgot. Look, if you were in here and you ain't subscribed to your old friend Broke Farmer, let's make that move. Let's look. It's about what I say, about 47 for 4,000. Let's make that move. Let's go and do that. I mean,
that's
come on.
One thing I know about Broke. Hit you with
now they starting to pull in. All right. Andale dropping channel. Appreciate that, Andale. Here we go. What is your biggest garden regret? Oh, that's a good one. Now, I'm going to tell you my biggest garden regret. And I find this out this year. Not growing more in the ground. I spent a lot of money on potting soil and crap like that just to find out the stuff in my yard. Now, I got sandy loam soil in my backyard. Everything grows pretty good when I put it in the ground. Now, I do put organic matter and compost on it, but it grows good like that. I don't need pots. I don't need all this stuff. So that is my biggest regret, that I didn't start doing more stuff in ground earlier. That's my biggest regret.
I can't say I actually have one because, you know, me and my wife love doing what we do. So when I want to do it, I just do it. You know what I mean? So as far as gardening concerned, I have no regrets in that because I'll try anything that I want. Anything that's not doing the best, it's a learning experience for me. So, you know,
I would say.
Oh, go ahead. Stay.
Oh, go ahead, man.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. So I'm a
Young man first.
My my biggest regret is probably not covering my wife's garden when I was supposed to. You know, everything survived and everything worked out. But man, I was in the doghouse. And then everybody who followed me turned on me.
Hey, man, that was
on my side,
man.
Hey,
That
that's
was
a
too
famous
funny.
video in our community. That's
Man,
a
that
famous.
was too funny.
And the
Oh,
crazy
man.
thing is, like I keep saying, I realized it the same time that y'all did in the video. I turned my head, it was like, oh, wow, okay.
Your
But
wife
other
did
than
an
that, I have
excellent
no
job growing
regrets.
that Brussels sprout, man.
Huh?
That's something that I hadn't conquered yet. I only tried to grow it one time, but she did an excellent job with that Brussels sprout.
Oh yeah.
Says you got any regrets?
Yeah, man. Probably I would say I didn't know anything about a gardening community on YouTube, anything like that. And I guess my regret is if I had known, I've been growing for a long, long time. Had I known way back when, I might have even joined the community way back when. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my regret is not knowing, but you don't know what you don't know. And I didn't know. And it's a great community. Everybody has welcomed me in. For the most part that I know of. The ones that don't, hey, I don't know about you. Don't bother me none.
Put them in the dirt.
Yeah, but yeah, something like that. And of course, you're gonna always have some regrets in the garden when you know what I'm saying, when you kill something or something doesn't work out. But to me, that's a part of gardening. You're gonna learn from the mistakes that you make in the garden. I've been doing it for 20 plus years, so I don't kill enough stuff to feed a small country. So yeah, you know, for all the new gardeners, I would tell you, get started. Don't worry about if you're gonna kill something or not, or this or that. You know, give it a shot. And you got plenty of people in this community that you could reach out to if you have questions. You got Broke Farmer. You got Black Tropical. You got my man Sunday. You got Miss Linda. You got Lead Farmer. You got so many people out here that you can reach out to help you just get started.
And then this is
And
crazy.
they'll help you.
That's what I was gonna say. They will email you back. Cause I was in one of Lead Live, you know, I probably had 100 subscribers, I don't know. And I said something, he said, well, email me. I'm like, man, whatever. Look, so I emailed him. They can't email me back the next day. I was like, oh, okay. For the most part, everybody in our community is pretty genuine. So that's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to shoot down some fake news in this comment. Food by Faith Gardner Tape said, have y'all heard of North Carolina collard? I was gifted some and they have germinated. No, they are Georgia collards and they changed the name of them. Guaranteed. I guarantee.
I don't want none of that.
Because what I've learned about these seeds, it can be one thing and have three different names.
That's true.
On Baker Creek it's called one thing, on this site it's called something, and on this site it's called something else. And it's the same goddamn thing. Yeah. Those North Carolina collards or Georgia collard greens that went across the border.
Yeah.
Come back, Food by Faith. Come back over here.
They immigrants.
And they'll say, what do you think is your biggest struggle in your garden? I guess right now, what's struggling the worst? Mine definitely tomatoes. My tomatoes, oh my God.
My cucumbers are starting to struggle. They was putting out real good, but it's heat.
Yeah, I think
got them on life support.
My cucumbers and my tomatoes. My tomatoes, they just now really starting to do something. Now they getting that that blight on a couple of them going on. I can't get ahead of. So
yeah, my potatoes are epic fail. Regular.
Bobby, go get his video away.
You gotta see the video, man. You gotta see the video. Bobby
Hey,
don't care.
Sunday would have loved it because, man, you talking about so many greens, so many leaves. Like, I don't understand how. It had took over all my other beds. It had crawled over the whole yard.
Yeah.
It
That's all
probably,
I got.
it probably grubs.
Yeah, you ever see
I
that
don't
that
know.
meme when you got the little man digging up the carrot and they got the little bitty thing, but it's big, and then the one that got the big top and then the little carrot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know. That's the crazy thing. And Stacey, you talking about cucumbers. Look here, man. I'm about to pull my cucumbers up for another reason. I'm goddamn tired of eating lemon cucumbers. Good God Almighty. I get 3-4 lemon cucumbers every day out that joker. I'm like, dude,
I don't make 14 quarts of pickles.
I don't want no pickles. I'm good on pickles. I'm good on
I don't
cucumbers.
gave away. I can't even tell you how many cucumbers I don't gave away.
Dude, I'm gonna give away some more, and I'm gonna start putting out a dragon egg cucumber. I ain't gonna lie, I can't get enough of them. But them other cucumbers, I'm over that.
Them bad apples, man. Good God Almighty, them cucumbers are so
Oh,
good.
and if we go over a little bit, y'all don't forget that Jess Dorsey will be live. Is it 5 o'clock or 5:05 Sunday? Dorsey, hey,
5 o'clock.
can you come closer to the camera so they know who you are? If you don't mind. Son, I ain't trying to boss your wife or tell your wife what to do, son. I'm just asking.
Hey, I'm just surprised she listened to you. I told her that earlier. She didn't come. I was like, "What's she at?"
Bro,
Sure.
I'm just happy that you finally saw my Instagram message
That's why I just told him to check his Instagram.
from 6 months ago. No, just
Really? Oh, I didn't even know how that worked. Where you take the Instagram message, it's a little box up there.
I see it's better for you for email though now.
Yes,
But once you check your Instagram, you'll see what you missed out on.
I had a baby Yoda some that I had a baby
I saw that
Yoda.
the broke meme.
Yeah. He's
I'm
like,
never gonna post that one. That's already stolen. That's stolen. But Dorsey, if you don't mind, tell them what you do on your channel and what time you going live, so they're sure to be there.
my channel used to be just cooking, but now it's a lifestyle blog where I get to share a lot about Just Dorsha. So today is my day for people to join me in the kitchen and cook and chat. So I go live at 5 o'clock.
Lifestyle. Ooh, you doing your thing over there. And it's 5 o'clock on Just Dorsha. Great person. If you love Sunday Backyard Farmer, do you think he will marry somebody who's not also great? Come on. So if he great, she great too. Cause if he great,
She made me great. She made me great.
Now I wasn't gonna say all that, man. I'm just Dorsey.
She got something sticking me in my back right now, man. Listen.
Hey, Sunday. Hey, man. I see you got your hands up like somebody got.
Hey, Bobby, smile, Bobby.
That's about it. You can't see.
Hey, go sort of like, hey, man, this is a 211. Don't make it a 9.
But
She like,
look,
this is a 211.
Hey,
Don't
somebody
make this a
just
187.
said I need to put some 0060 with my sweet potatoes.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate the shout out.
0060. No, I can't put that in there. That's too much. But look, if we do go over just a smidgen over 5 o'clock, look, go check Dorsha out. Just check her out. It's gonna be worth it. It's Sunday, and I guarantee it's gonna be a great meal. Guarantee you. I'm gonna hit a couple more of these questions. We gonna hit a couple more of these questions. How to get my subscribers up? Trying to get to 1,000. Upload consistency at least once a week. Try to make the best video for you, not based off how nobody else did. Go against the trend. If you see 30 videos about this, make a video about something else, and be you. If you got a quirky personality, let that come through behind the camera, and don't let the camera keep the camera still. You know what I mean? Y'all getting folks, making folks seasick, trying to keep up what you do.
I just had to. I just emailed somebody about that. This young man. I'm like, well, I got to take motion sickness pill.
I had to do my best. I had to do my best to stop sounding like Eeyore, because everybody thought something was wrong with me, and it was nothing wrong with me.
Yeah, how you look and sign on YouTube behind the camera is not how you envision yourself sounding or looking. I'm 30 times more country on here talking than I thought.
Yeah.
I used to be like, all right, guys, here's my tomatoes. They're doing great.
I thought you was Waylon Jennings. I said we got black Waylon Jennings.
Hey, if you don't know, Waylon Jennings was the moderator for the Dukes of Hazzard. Hazzard, Georgia.
Now that Bo and Luke, they're about to get in some trouble.
One of the greatest shows ever.
Oh man.
I think one of the best advice that I heard is you're going to get better. So if you never start, you ain't gonna never get to that point. So
That's true.
you actually got the things you got the issues with, you got to go ahead and do and expect for you when you get to a certain point, look back at it and say, man, that was horrible.
Oh
But
yeah.
where I'm at now. So if you know that, you won't worry about it so much. You just know that you're not gonna be perfect. You're not gonna come on here
And don't delete those older
like somebody's
videos.
experience.
Yeah, leave them up there because mine.
Leave them old videos up so they can see how far you done came.
Mhm.
Yes. That Sunday, you said a mouthful.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a video where I was growing some peas in the Folgers cake. Horrible.
Hey, you see my video, you see the sun, you see the grass. You think I was drinking on the
talk
video?
about our first live. How we sat there, we was just staring at the camera like,
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, my first live, I just went live. You know, everybody was going live, and I just like, I didn't even know what I was doing. I'm pressing buttons. And I'm sitting there saying, am I live? Am I live?
me and my wife couldn't even film together. Like she had to go do a part out there without me, and then I had to do mine without her. Now we just bust out anywhere, you know, like
Yeah.
because
what's up?
once you get comfortable,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. Now, me, I have another YouTube channel, so I don't mind being around. I'm not camera shy, and plus, I'm the type of person. I don't care where I'm at. It don't matter. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna crack jokes. Folk look at me like I'm crazy. I don't care. I crack jokes at the convenience store. You know when you crack a joke and the person don't get it, and you just laugh it off anyway, like, oh, okay. I do that a lot. But Harriet Claire 38 say, I have tried to grow okra in containers very unsuccessfully. Any advice?
I never tried it.
I never tried a container before.
Nah. If she can put it in the ground or at least in a raised bed, I've had a lot of success in raised beds. I never grown it in a container.
I think one of the and I don't know if it's even sprouting because you know okra has that hard shell. If she grown from seed, it's probably people soak okra seeds because how hard the shell is for it to be able to germinate or whatnot. So I don't know what part is she not making it through.
I never had a problem with okra. See, one thing I do love about okra is when everything else start to quit, okra is still going because they can take our heat, no problem.
They can take that heat.
But
Yeah. They
I've
can take,
grown
mine
okra.
finally starting to put out like I want them to.
But
They'll just
okra,
give me 1, 2 here or there.
they got a deep root system. If you plant that okra in the ground, that will get big. Now in a container, it barely grew from in a container. It was off in a container. But like Stacey was saying, raised bed or in the ground, it get big. I just don't think pots is the right way.
You got to keep a lot of water on it, man. You can't control like everything that I'm growing in containers. I have to flood them because they don't hold water. Yeah, so that's the only thing I can think. You have to flood them and you have to control the nutrients in the containers. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something crazy. Try this. If it's something like a 5-gallon bucket, a 10-gallon bucket, or whatever, cut the bottom out of it and put it on the ground.
Yep.
And put dirt in it.
Yeah.
And let it grow into the ground.
Yeah.
I think that'll work.
Yeah.
Gina, this will be an easy one. Gina versus Gina say, who you think will grow the biggest watermelon meal, bro? I'm going to get scaled today. Hey, Gina, me. Moving on. That's
Yeah. I'm going with Broke. I'm going with the home team. Broke got him.
man. Hey, Gina, I got a watermelon out there so big it's scared when I walk out. I think it's a goddamn dinosaur. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, mine watermelons are coming in, man. They doing their thing.
Hey,
My
look.
wife think you photoshopping.
Hey, look, hey, y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all talk amongst.
Bro,
Yeah,
finna
my
go
wife
grab
they
his
broke
watermelon.
over there Photoshop, and he trying to compare his watermelon to ours, and he doctoring up pictures over there.
That man don't know you down there in Savannah, man. You throw a seed on the ground, everything gonna grow. Yeah,
Yeah, but hey, this is our first year growing watermelon, and I didn't actually
Yeah.
grow them for the size,
yeah.
but I actually want to actually grow them for the size now that I got a whole bunch of watermelon out there.
Yeah, I got a lot of melons, man. I got a
I'm muted.
Charleston Great is coming in good, some tender sweets. I got a bunch of melons. I'm gonna have to look on the. I can't even remember some of the names of them because I always try to grow something different every year, and so I'm growing some French musk melons, different stuff, man. I can't even remember the name of the stuff. That's
So
why I be
isn't
studying in my
Charleston Gray the
videos.
one that actually isn't Charleston Gray the one they actually grow in competitions? Are those the big
Huh?
ones? The Charleston Gray, is that the one that they actually grow?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
They get
But it's
really
starting
big.
to get a little size on it. It's starting to move a little bit. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's that one that I don't, those big old giant watermelons. I don't know if they taste like now. I want my melon to be good, man.
Yeah. I think they just growing for the size because they
The
do
size. Because I seen somebody cut one of them and it was hollow in the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro,
Look at
you
bro.
hilarious. You
So what
hilarious.
do you do in the situation like, okay, we getting rain every day, too much rain, and
Yeah.
my watermelons are getting to that
I
point
see
where
broke. I see broke showing
We
up.
about to split.
Yeah,
my watermelons getting
Broke-
to that point where they actually getting right.
broke over there doing that Amarion challenge.
Hey man, we can't see. I can see something in your hand, but your green screen
Yeah, I
is
know.
looking like the
Because
predator.
the watermelon
It's a good
green.
Now I had one that I had two
That's a
ones
good size though, there, man.
that got mushy from all the rain. And I don't think it's nothing you can do because I had these on pieces of cardboard. Dude, it's just been raining like crazy. I feel like you're going to lose one or two.
Getting that rain, man.
Yeah, mine
I
been
ain't been
split.
getting
They've
it.
been busting.
Now, these are blacktail watermelon. These ain't the competition one. I got the one out there that I've been pumping full of nutrients. But I'm telling you, this blacktail watermelon make you bite your goddamn bark off.
You grew that one, bro.
Video coming soon. Yes,
What he said?
video coming soon.
Oh, video coming soon.
And look, just so everybody out there understand, if you ask me for some blacktail watermelon seed, so don't act funny like y'all don't.
Don't spit him.
Watch them.
I'm
Man, I
just
got lightheaded fool with this boy. This move.
just be clear. I spit these seeds out. I'm gonna wash them out. But
Yeah.
I don't want none of them seeds you spit in the bowl in that lab. Those are the
Hey,
ones you
man.
want to get. Okay.
I want them seeds because you don't know the seeds that you get from. You don't know where they came from. What they don't did with those.
I can tell you, these seeds, this blacktail watermelon is goddamn delicious. It is delicious. I ain't no
I
doubt
gotta try
about
that blood. I gotta try some of those, man.
I got these from Church Therapy. He grew
Church?
he grew them in his yard, and he collected some seeds out of it. These
Yeah.
watermelons have a lot of seeds, and he I think he's sitting with like 10 of them, man. But now
Oh,
I got blacktail forever now.
Yeah, one of my subscribers sent me a moon and stars, man. That thing is
Those are pretty.
Now I got some of those seeds, but I didn't plant them. I've never
Pretty
heard
watermelon, man.
about them.
Yeah.
I heard
I
of
think
some.
my seeds came from a 50-pound watermelon, moon and stars.
Ooh, they got good genetics, Bobby.
Yeah.
And then
Tasha Oshie Grove, Cherie Black.
you take your outfit because
Honey.
Russia's going live, and I want y'all to go over there and support our sister.
Oh,
Flowers, y'all.
You had to resubscribe.
Going out the door. Is it anything that y'all want to say before y'all go out?
How you doing? Good times home.
The only thing I want to say, man, is
Right, I left him.
I enjoy the community. I enjoy all of y'all. The ones I have met, everybody is.
No, I appreciate my brother, my cousin.
I've learned so much from everybody,
Yes.
and I enjoy sharing what we do with everybody also. So
Can y'all hear me?
we appreciate all the support and love that everybody is giving us,
Hear me?
and we're gonna keep on doing what we do.
today I'm not wearing any of my merch. I am actually wearing a shirt for
Anything?
my alma mater, the University of Virginia. Wahoo
Oh,
Cavaliers.
go ahead.
Okay. What y'all know about the Cavaliers?
Oh,
Yep.
Question right here.
Yes. Hey,
What's the
G-Mo
best
Bros, how you
best
doing?
control?
Thank you for joining us.
Hey, we don't talk about this
How
cooking
you
grass
doing from
Guess what,
California? So, are
because a
you
lot of stuff live in your grass.
5
and
hours?
live- You know what I'm trying to say, Stacey. Once the grass gets so high, you got crickets, and you can't get rid of crickets. Let's be
Yeah.
clear. You can't get rid of roller polies, crickets, or snails. You can kill them and get the numbers down, but you
Yeah.
cannot kill them because they turf their environment. Keep the grass low. Don't overplant. Have too many things like I do. Have too many things in one area, and get on a pest control plan. But once a week, you spray something. I like insecticide soap once a week. That's what I do. What about y'all?
Yeah.
I spray a whole lot. That's what you said earlier.
Yeah, I sprayed neem oil. I hadn't had to spray as much this year. I don't eat onions, but I planted onions all over my garden. I'm talking about they everywhere. And I noticed last year when I planted onions, I had less pests than I had the year prior. So I went and got some more onions and planted them all over the garden, garlic and all that type of thing. I think that kind of helped with the neem oil. And I would also say, as soon as you see something dying, like one of your plants, the branch or the limb or whatever it is, cut that off and get rid of it. Because the pests are they're gonna always go to something that's dying. So I stay snipping. I keep the snips with me, snip off all the dead leaves, the dying leaves, and then I spray neem oil in the evening. Once I see something starting to attack, I don't let it just eat up my whole garden. I just go ahead and jump on it.
Now, go ahead, Bob. I mean, I want to piggyback on some about pest control. Those onions and garlic. I've had stink bugs or leaf-footed bug, whatever you're talking about.
Yeah.
But them onions and them garlic, I don't eat onions like that. We don't eat garlic like that. But I got them everywhere, and I planted basil in my raised beds. Basil, got onion and garlic, the fire. Them beds that I got the mint growing everywhere.
Yeah. I don't get a bunch of pest pressure. A little bit.
Yeah,
Japanese beetles.
DD or whatever on mine because of the caterpillars. But the thing is, we've got so much rain that you got to constantly keep on reapplying it. So, it's still hurting me. So
it's gonna hurt. Yeah, all that water. As soon as you spray it, rinse it off.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anything else on that? I mean, that's a good question because we all have bug problems.
Yeah.
It's good to know what everybody else doing in their yard. So
Japanese beetles is the worst thing I got.
But
yeah, this is my second year experiencing that. They done got my
What them things?
They done got my apple trees and actually I'm gonna have peaches this year. I'm so excited. They got some leaves on my peach tree.
Yeah.
But
you think you're gonna have them with those squirrels? Don't get you.
Oh man!
You know the trick. So when I had the peach tree on the side of the house, and I was lining all the trees up along the fence.
Yeah.
The squirrels run along this. It's not heavy squirrels over here like at the other house. The chipmunks are gangsters. But I decided not to move that tree for the simple fact that I didn't want to, squirrels haven't messed with it yet. But I got probably 5 on there starting to turn that peach color. So now I'm about to start trying to cover them up now because they, a little more visible.
But
Yeah.
Now, I fought Japanese beetles. Anybody know? But you got to understand the cycle of them. Because the beetles you see, you can kill all of them.
Yeah.
You got to worry about the grubs. It's a cycle. The grubs are in your soil.
In soil.
Grubs. I don't care. You can kill 1,000 of them. There's 1,000 more in your soil. So I've been applying milky spore last year. I'm gonna apply it again. I applied it every what is called summer, fall, the seasons, beginning of every
Yeah.
season. But they eat your leaves, make your leaves look garbage,
Yeah.
and they mess with your fruit, but they ain't gonna kill your tree.
Nah,
It just look bad. You know what I
they
mean?
look terrible.
Mhm.
But it's an
They look
ongoing fight.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. And then, man, they stay reproducing. Every time I go, there's another one on top of one of them humping. So they stay.
you
They the
know,
horniest bugs I ever seen, bro. Yeah, they stay reproducing.
I swallowed the seed, man.
Which one? Which one is
sorry.
that? Which one is that, Stacey? Which
That
one?
Japanese beetle.
Beatles.
Yeah, you go look at him, be one on top of the other. He be going to it, man.
Now, every now and then you'll see one on, various trees. But for the most part, they eat this one plum tree I got. Santa Rosa plum.
Yeah.
Love that. And they eat my Red Haven peach a little bit. But
Yeah.
they are on that one tree. I don't know what it is about that tree.
Man, they done went through my Santa Rosa, my Arbor Rosa, my Nectarine, the new plum trees I bought. I'm not really concerned about the plum trees that I just bought or the ones now because ain't no plums on them right now. But I just I can't stand them, so I stay spraying them. You know, because I don't want them around. They just eat all the leaves and just leave the outer side, the veins of the leaves and the outside of it, and it looks really bad. But I got to come up with something, man. I don't want to deal with them as much next year. I got to come up with something.
Now, mine are better. I had way fewer. If you go back to the old video I had, them leaves look like lace all the way up.
Yeah.
I mean, it was bad. They only got me for 20 leaves this time. So I baked and I sprayed the leaves with that insecticide. So that's all I got.
I got to get some of that, but that's what I got to get, bro. Some of that insecticide, so I don't have any.
I've been wearing that stuff out.
Yeah.
So do any of y'all bagging any of y'all fruit?
No, I bag. I got a video. Here's my shameless plug. I did. like Broke told me. Yeah, shameless plug. I did a few videos back. How I control pests, and a part of it was I was bagging a lot of my melons and tomatoes because they was getting hit by something. I don't know what. Something was digging into my tomatoes. So I bought these bags on eBay or Amazon, one of those. And they have worked out pretty good because I got tomatoes and stuff that's ripening on the inside of those bags. The pests can't get inside of it. They can't get inside my melons and drill holes in them and the whole nine. So, yeah, I do have a video out on that if you would like to go and check it out.
Oh, Stacey, that was your video when you was... Yeah, I did see that video. What is
in my
that
Bobby
made out
voice,
of?
yeah, if you want to go check it out.
I think I don't know. Japanese beetles, man. It's a bunch of ways to kill the ones that you can see, but I want to kill generations of Japanese beetles. I don't just want to take out the ones I see. I want to take out the grandchildren, grandchildren, all the way down.
Yeah.
Take the bloodline out.
Yeah, you got to get a whole bloodline.
Now, dude, there's a lot of great questions in here. I can't hit them all because I ain't gonna be on here much longer.
You spray the bug, they go to your neighbor's yard, then they come back to yours. He sprayed, they come back to yours.
Go to your neighbor yard, make some babies, and all of them come back to you.
Yeah.
All right, but now, dude, it's a lot of stuff in this chat. This chat is full.
I know. Sunday, man. I did put some of them bags on my peaches, and my trees ain't very big. I think I got like maybe 6 peaches per tree, and I'm sure once it gets to a point where there's a bunch of them, that's not going to be an option. But it did help. Even though
I'm thinking about. I've seen people do the laundry bag. I'm thinking about just throwing the laundry bag on a couple of limbs or the top of the tree and not zip tying it, but stringing that up, and hopefully I get to see how these taste. This my second year having this tree, and the first year the squirrels killed. They had a field day, so I don't want to take this for granted. I want to actually taste something off of here, so I think I'm gonna cover it up.
Yeah, man, you better do that, Danny. I don't have my tree for about 8 years. And they've been I think last year I got one peach.
Yeah,
I just look at it different. I bought the bags last year, but
Yeah.
I'm like, on my pear tree, I got 2 pears this year. My
Yeah.
peach tree, I got 2 peaches. I got 1 plum that I had to eat the other half because the bird picked on the front side. I don't
Yeah.
think I got enough fruit to worry about it. I'm just gonna say it like that. Now,
Yeah.
hopefully, I get to a point where I got enough fruit where it don't matter what
it
it
don't
gets.
matter. Yeah,
Food. But for 2 pears, I started to cover them up, and I was like,
Yeah, but those squirrels, they are. If you get a tree full of them, I mean, they take a bite and drop them. So
That's
the
what I
next
got.
one.
I got a jar full of big peaches.
See, but I'm more so looking at it like I want to cover 3 or 4 of them for me because they're gonna take the rest. So I'm more
Yeah.
so looking at it that way.
Yeah. So you can get something.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
my tree is not. I mean, my tree is in a container. It's not a huge peach
Yeah.
tree, and of course, it's not gonna go in the ground at this property. So
Yeah.
I bought my mom a pear tree probably about 10 years ago, and she hadn't eaten a pear off the thing yet. And she planted it someplace where power lines go, and of course the squirrels right across the power line jump onto the tree and just demolish everything. And they get them while they're small and just tear them up and drop them.
Miss McGee, put your question back in. It's a lot of comments, Miss McGee. I'm gonna be honest with you. Put your comment back in, question back in if you don't mind. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Now look, somebody don't. I'm gonna tell you how good the garden community is. Somebody just texted me a question to ask. Dude, I love these people. Ask them what is their favorite video on their channel, and I'll post it. Was I supposed to say all that? I don't know. Y'all don't know who it was anyway.
My favorite video.
Yeah. So she can. So this. What? And they know it's you now because once you
We know what and they're from the get.
got a little Andale, but
Yeah,
Wait,
we
so
love them.
you were saying that they actually got bags big enough to put the melons inside? You talking about like
Yeah, they do have them big enough for melons. Yeah.
go to the
not
dollar store.
watermelon?
Go to the dollar store first.
But I use this tool, that tool that you can buy.
I go look at the video. Don't tell me.
And that's what once I ran out of bags, I started cutting the tool and wrapping the tool around it and just tying it off with a piece of string, and that's doing the job too.
Okay.
I got that on eBay.
I don't know what's my favorite video. I can't tell you, bro.
Yeah,
I know what mine is. I got 2 of them. Crazy thing is, one of the videos people love, and the other video people hate. The sweet potato video, because that was the.
Oh yeah, that was a monster. Yeah.
I was so surprised, dude. I was so happy making that video. That was my first time ever growing sweet potato. I had monster. So every time I'm smiling, I wasn't smiling. I was cheesing at the camera. Every time I'm doing a potato, I'm just cheesing at the camera. That was authentic. And my first video ever, because like Stacey was saying, I could look from that video to now, and I just how much I've learned. I love that video because it was raw. It was real what I was thinking at the time. And I love that video.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about y'all?
I don't know which video is my favorite. I don't know. I do like my origin video. Just give me a little background on me and my family and a little insight on how I became me as far as the gardening, knowing how to use my hands, who taught me these things, knowing how to run bobcats and dump trucks and all that kind of stuff. I would have to say that one if I was to choose one, because I never really gave it no thought.
Bobby, what's your favorite video?
I can't give you one, tell you the truth. I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know. Like I don't know.
Hey, look, now look, this ain't on no weird stuff, Bobby. Now look, now I met you, Bobby. Now I'm good people now, Bobby. My favorite video, the Naked Gardener video. Oh,
Oh yeah, that was funny.
that was funny. Why? I said, look. I said, is these fools out here naked for real?
Yeah, that's why I went to it. They used some good clickbait.
Dude, I said, I know. I said, look, now, Bobby Wild guy. I don't know. I said, I know they ain't on YouTube naked.
But you know the crazy thing is about
be a
that?
black clipping dog. What they call them? Chippendale.
I remember that it was Naked Garden Day the day before. I think we did a live, and my wife mentioned it. And man, I couldn't stop thinking about it. And so I came up with the ideas of what to do. So when she woke up the next morning, I said, I got an idea. Let's go.
That was a good one, bro. That was a good one.
So I guess she ain't put the question back in there. Miss McGee, I was looking for you to put your question back in there.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I was sitting over here trying to find it, but I didn't.
Now, this is one of my favorite questions. Now, if y'all know, I love some fruit trees. This is my subject here. Now, can I help you? Probably not. But this is my thing. My peach trees keep dying, and I don't know what to do. First off, before you buy a fruit, now this is the right way to do it. I don't do it like this. I buy the trees I like. That's my disclaimer. But before you buy a fruit tree, go to your what's the office? The extension office. Go to your local extension office. It's trees that are developed for your specific area, especially peach trees. Yeah. So start off there. Next thing, find out if it needs a pollinator to grow.
Yeah.
That's the next thing. Once you got those two down, make sure your area and where you got that tree at. Bobby was talking about microclimates earlier. Make sure you're not planting a tree and you got a different microclimate than what's ready for your peach tree. Y'all got anything about that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if the plant that you plant hate wet feet, don't put it in the indention in your yard. So when it rains, it's just sitting in the water. You know.
Yeah.
So that'll kill a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a mistake that I made with a pear tree. I don't have about 8 years. I went and bought this pear tree, and I didn't do what Broke said. I just wanted a pear tree, and I didn't read the instructions on it. It needed a pollinator. So all these years, I'm like, man, this tree ain't did nothing. I don't have this tree 4 years, 5 years, 6, 7. So a couple years ago, I bought another pear tree and an apple tree, and this year it finally bloomed. Ooh. Out of all the years I don't had this stupid thing, it finally bloomed this year. And then we got that weather came in here, 20 degrees below zero. 20-degree weather with the wind and all that, and all the bloom fell off the tree.
Yes. Yes.
But I was happy though.
That weather this year killed me. I mean, I was like, this is gonna be an excellent year. You know, the summer, fall was so long, warm weather was so long, and I think it fooled a lot of my plants into thinking that it was about to be spring.
It was, man.
And everything started flowering, and then bam, killed them. Killed them.
All my plum peach trees, they were lit up with blooms. And I was already scared because I'm like, man, it's too early. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, Lord, it's too early. The tree's been tricked. This late February going to March, I got blooms everywhere. Mm-hmm. But, you know, the weather that we have been getting here lately in Georgia ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? It's not definitely not normal to what I'm accustomed to. The weather crazy, man. Yeah. And the temperatures dropped. I lost all of my starts, and they were in my greenhouse. Probably about 80 starts. I lost all of them. Everything was dead. I called microphone crying, man. I was FaceTime. I was crying. I lost everything, bro. So yeah, the weather's different, man. So you got to adjust with it, and you know you can't cry with spilled milk. I just start it
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Sunday, big guy. What you got, big guy?
I ain't gonna say my favorite video. You know what I'm saying? I was just waiting.
Go
You know.
for it.
Go ahead, man.
We know what our favorite video of yours is, but go ahead.
Nah,
Then
I
we'll
was
go
sitting.
with
To be honest with you, I was sitting here thinking, and you know, I got a lot of family videos and milestone videos and stuff like that, and I was shifting through my head with that. But to be honest with you, I can say right now, my favorite video was the one I did when we all met. You know, at the Georgia meetup. So it just showed, you know, just so many. It was so many different dynamics of different people videos that you saw, you know, and I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and I enjoyed reliving, you know, the feelings and meeting people, and you know, like Led say, it's weird, bro. You meet somebody, you like, dang, this dude really sound like this. She really does this, and then the
All right.
people. Another good thing was the people who wasn't even content creators and actually came out and supported and met us. I thought that was like who Vanita 16.
Oh
Southfoot, she done changed. Cassandra, she changed her name. She's starting a channel now. Yeah, it was just I really enjoyed that video. That's one of my favorite videos as of right now.
yeah. And Bobby, put your darn muscles up. My wife might be watching this video. What's wrong with you?
I'm trying to tell you that, man, got all that chat. I'm gonna hire my girl, man.
Put that up. All right, my wife might think I'm supposed to look like that.
Hey, man, I ain't had no muscles since '98.
Hey,
Man, I ain't never had no muscle.
I lost my
reason-
soul back then, man.
only reason I got the little that I got is for changing motors and transmissions.
Oh yeah.
I won't
Yeah,
have
I
another
think
probably a
I'm
couple more
gonna
years to be able to do this. I'm gonna have to lose the weight for messing around and kill over.
Little cups and
Man,
glasses.
you got it, Bobby. But no, I guess they didn't put it. Look, for anybody who got a comment for somebody specific, go to their channels and in their about pages, they have their email. Email questions. We communicate on email. All us on Instagram. Hands of dirt. You on Instagram, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, and I just started what's
You
the
on
TikTok
I didn't know
about
you
a
was
month
on
or so
Instagram.
ago.
You don't post. I mean, do I follow you?
I don't really post on Instagram like that. It ain't even under Hands in the Dirt. I think it's under something else. But I'm gonna go change the name. I post now more on TikTok.
That TikTok.
That TikTok is funny to me, man. I never was on it. Oh man, I get on that thing. I be crying laughing. I love TikTok.
Hey, look, now look, we all grown in here. Now, let's be honest. I was on TikTok. I had TikTok, and I'm just scrolling through, and then some lady just dancing. No, she wasn't twerking anything. She just dancing. You know,
Yeah.
she got real close to the camera and said, "I'm 16." Ah, delete out. It was over. It was over. I mean, she was just dancing, like a new dance or something. I was like, oh, this must be a TikTok dance. So I'm sitting there watching and watching.
Hey.
And she did it. I said, no.
Yeah. And you get some strange inboxes.
Mm-mm.
Get some strange.
But so you can email all of us, hit us up on Instagram if you got questions or something. But understand there's a lot of people in the chat, and it's a lot of stuff we're gonna miss because we having conversations and you know going back and forth in the chat. Of course, we can't hit everybody, so I apologize for that. Don't blame me. Blame everybody else. Don't blame me. Blame Stacey, Nick, and about
Blame
But,
me,
I'm
man.
used to
I'll
it.
take the blame.
Hey,
Bring it on.
I want to
Blame
thank
Big
all.
Bobby. I'm gonna stand behind Bobby. I ain't worried about y'all. Yeah.
And ain't nobody gonna say that. I want to thank all the moderators, Best Yet Journey, Andale, Blacks Tropical, Best Yet, I'll miss somebody. Thank you to all the moderators for making this live go smooth. Nobody acting crazy in the chat. Thank you for keeping everything going together. And appreciate everybody that showed up on this chat. I don't get 120 people ever in the live. So I appreciate
There you go.
102 people coming out. And I'm pretty sure when all for me, it was for my great co-host that I have on here. A bunch of great people from Georgia doing their thing. And I'm honored to have all these people on here. You know, they're doing their thing. And I'm fun to talk to. Just cool people. So before we go, I'm going to ask y'all one more time. Do y'all got any new project going on? And when did y'all go live?
For me, come join me for Wind Down Wednesdays.
I'll be
Wednesday
there.
at 7:00 on Hands in the Dirt. BYOB. Broke is one of my favorite guys in the in the comment section. He gonna make sure you stick your pinky finger out.
All the way out.
So come join Wind Down Wednesdays on Hands in the Dirt at 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. And I appreciate you having me on, brother.
I'm glad you showed up, big guy.
Yeah.
Hey, just before I say Rios, you in Georgia, you shouldn't have a problem growing peaches. I know Florida King is a good one for me because of our heat, but I'm not sure where you at in Georgia. But check your location in your yard. If you got it under some shade where it's not getting enough sun or anything like that, take all that in consideration. So that might be your problem. So, but that being said, hey, we Black's Tropical Homestead. Me and my wife do lives every Friday. My wife go live on Monday. I try to put out at least 2 videos a week. All right, so we get going a lot. And generally, we take y'all with us. We are empty nesters, so we can actually do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it. So, and when we do that, we usually take y'all with us so y'all can share the experience of us and how we homestead.
Yeah.
Best yet, John, appreciate the super sticker. You know, I appreciate you supporting the old broke farmer, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Sunday, when are you gonna lock down on the day to go live?
I just pop in behind my wife videos like when I go back in the house. But I don't know. I'm trying to, just like Stacy was saying, like I'm still I gotta get over that hump. You know, I'm still a person, believe it or not. I don't enjoy being in front of the camera. I try to let my guard down in front of the camera. I do a little better with it now. But that live thing's a different beast. But I'm gonna try to figure something out with it. But you know, I usually post my videos on Sundays. That's when I usually post my videos, and I'm gonna figure something out with the lives and everything. But I appreciate you, Broke, for letting us come and you know, join you on your live. And yeah, I really appreciate you. I appreciate everybody up here. I mess with everybody, home team.
What's going on? Go Dogs.
Yes, sir.
Well, I go live every other Sunday. And I might do a pop-up live more. I want to do a little more, but I don't. So, you know, every other Sunday, I usually go live. Miss McGee question was, how large should the containers be for deep-rooted vegetables? 15 gallons minimum.
Yeah,
But
I use 17, 18 gallons.
yeah, but listen to what you're saying. You're saying deeper rooted vegetables. If you know it's something that's a deep root and you want to get the maximum productivity out of it, you might want to put it in your raised bed.
Yeah.
Or cut that bottom open, like you said. Cut that bottom open of that bucket.
Yeah. But look, we're gonna get out of here and look. I want everybody to go over to Jess Dorsey. Wait a minute. Andale got a link in here. I've been holding up the family. My bad. I apologize. Can you? There you go. And they'll drop just Dorsey's channel and said, let's do a love raid on it. Let's go over there. Tell the old broke sent you. And look, Sonny, when you go in the house, you got to tell your wife I sent you them.
Hey, but watch her face when I do it. Watch her face. I'm gonna interrupt her. Watch how her face look.
Hold on, I
gotta make sure she ain't got nothing sharp in her hand.
But look, let's all go over there and check out.
I'm over there now.
Let's go see what's going on. Tell them old broke see. Hey, I appreciate everybody in the chat. Hey, y'all have a good one, man.
All right, we'll see you, bro.
Y'all ain't going nowhere.
Oh, okay.